up. The other teams, they don't fear. They all try their best, but they can't get near as the bombers fly up. Flag. Our boys who play this grand old game are always striving for glory and fame. See the bombers fly up, up. The other teams, they don't fear. They all try their best, but they can't get near as the bombers fly up.
welcome back to another live What's Wrong on the channel. We're going to have your company Thursday night footy we've got on store for the evening. Dons versus Port Adelaide. Should be a good contest. said no one ever. Geez, with how both teams have started off this season, a bit underwhelming. I mean, to be fair, Port Adelaide got a good bounce back by, 80-odd points last week. Was against the Tigers, to be fair, but Essendon have certainly been one of the more disappointing sides, slated in the media all week, along with their performance. And it basically happens all the time. Whenever Essendon have a terrible performance, usually the next week they come out and play with a bit more intensity, so I'm certainly expecting that tonight. And as for Port, they've got the wood over not only the Dons, but they play very well at Marvel too. So, I've tipped them and backing them in. Better side on paper as well. Essendon have a few outs though, with Sardis and also Perkins going down, but they do get back in Ridley from concussion, so that's a big in for them. Should help them a bit defensively because they were lost at sea last week against the Crows. But should be a good hit out tonight, but hopefully everybody's going well. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 hopefully going well, man. Predictions, Dons by 8, says Max. Yeah, I'm going Port by 14, as you can see. Bottom right of your screens. Hopefully going well, Jack. Watch it on K, man. Yeah, unfortunately with 7+, you do get a bit of a delay, so... Yeah, like the live, watching on a live TV is closest to the live point, and then KO is a little bit behind, and then 7+ is even worse, so... Yeah, it's no good, but it is what it is, really. Sydney hopefully going well, mate. Dons by 38, oh jeez. And so that's a big margin. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 hopefully going well too, Aiden. What do you reckon? Yeah, I'm going Port, mate. But, the Dons, they surprise you when they're under the cosh a bit. They can really get going, so they fare tonight. You expect they're going to be playing with a lot more intensity, unlike last week. That was shocking. Yeah, Foxtel/KO. It's pretty much the same. Watching on the same thing, basically. Because, K, you're watching Fox Footy, but also Foxtel, you're watching Fox Footy. That makes sense. I'll have a look at the team list before we get into it, though. So, yeah, as I said, with Essendon, an important in of Ridley. But, yeah, Sardis, who ended up having a broken finger or something, or a broken hand. He was pretty decent with the limited time on ground he had. He's out injured, and then also Perkins is injured as well. Saad El-Hawi, this is a good story. Muslim, one of the few Muslims in the AFL, gets his chance. Mid-season draftee last year, very good VFL numbers. Unlucky not to debut last year. He had, I think it was syndesmosis or something like that. He had a long-term injury, so he couldn't get his debut. He was bound to last year, but finally gets a crack. Another feel-good story for Port. Tom Cochrane, first player in the AFL with Tourette's. How about that? Can you see how he goes? 𝐼𝐴 back in Soldo, so they are sort of matching Essendon's 2-ruck setup here with bringing in Soldo and also retaining Jordan Sweet. And yeah, 𝐼𝐴 back in. Lachie Jones, I think, was injured. 𝐼𝐴 is injured as well, and Burton's out too. So yeah, 𝐼𝐴's no good. Their new recruit's out for a number of weeks. I think with a fractured kneecap or something like that. So yeah, not ideal. Not ideal at all. And then yeah, El-Hawi's starting as a sub and Cochrane. So both the debutants are starting as a sub, which it happens. Not really surprised with that, to be honest. After going well, Pazindu, good to see him in. Really like appreciate it, mate. I always enjoy talking footy and making videos. So no, it's if it's just one person or 1,000, it means a lot, man. So cheers for the kind words. Cummins, mate, hopefully going well. Well, I'll tell you what, has Kenny practiced pom-poms for the night? I want to see a few celebrations tonight. Pal Pepper, there's that man on screen, kicks a goal. Kenny's clapping and dancing around. Port will smash Essendon. Yeah, I can definitely say that, to be fair, unique. Tip the Dons as a roughie. Yeah, there's going to be a few this week, and it's just, yeah, who do you tip as that roughie? I went Melbourne as sort of the against the grain, but that's not really. I think that's a bit of 50-50, but them to bounce back, I can see. I saw in my tipping video a handful of comments saying North Melbourne. And I'm like, oof, geez, they've never won at the Adelaide Oval before. Adelaide at home are looking the goods. West Coast is another as well. Yeah, they got the massive upset last year. When Harley Reid went bang, they smashed them. So there you go. Have a go, well, Nick. Welcome, mates. Pound by 23. Yeah, that's probably... I've got, 14's a bit low. Like, Port could easily win by a bit more, but... I'm sort of backing Essendon in the way to make it a bit of a contest. Anyways, captain's in the middle, new the coin toss. Oh, God, that Essendon supporter's doing the Yeah, you know those people that like flip the coin, they pretend they're blind or something, and they're just still looking up in the air. What a jokester. Can he throw his arms in celebration? Off we go on, Ethan. Welcome, mates. No, he plays in the huddles, 90 seconds to the first bounce. Come on, good contest tonight. You know, Thursday night games can be a little bit ordinary, but let's hope for a good one. A good one. But yeah, they've got to be more accountable, more stronger in the contest. The Dons were the plural last week. And, you know, there is performances throughout the year and Essendon really bring the heat and the intensity, and they look good with it. So it's a fairly young team, though, they're fielding out there. But to be fair, Port have, I think, even more under-21s playing tonight. So, yeah, some young players across all departments of the field for both teams, to be fair. The Dons' first game at Marvel this year, too, and this is probably the venue where they play their best footy. They're known to play pretty poorly at the G. And that's sort of overthinking it, but venues do matter. Port obviously great at Marvel. Tremendous record here. They've beat some good sides in form the last few years at the Marvel. Willie Rowley starting the centre bounce. There's that man. Connor Rozee started the season well. Zach Merritt was unbelievable last week. He kicked 4 goals and had 35 odd. Just unbelievable. He carries his team on his back. There's 𝐴𝐿𝐴, our lead there tonight. Can you see how he goes? Exciting. He's had a lot of almost moments, 𝐴𝐿𝐴. But, you know, he's kicked a goal in his first 2 games. But here we go. Essendon and the pair facing off. Expect Durham to go on a Rosie as well. And Caldwell, I think he's in for a good big year too. He started well. There we go. Dons, can they bounce back? Port Adelaide, can they get 2 on the trot? Under the bright lights of Marvel. Run away for Thursday night. Nick Bryan starting the ruck against 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Ball down. Bit of a fumble there from Durham and loses it. Rioli tackled instantly from Durham. Ball up. Over 182. Yeah, it could be sort of high scoring. Who knows, really. Dry deck, so I guess you're halfway there. Anyways, ball spills out here. Nick Martin now dishes the hands here to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. What's he got? Sort of holds up and corrals Boak as he goes inside 50. Oh, should have really been marked there from Cuddy there. Bit of a bluff, and now the pair get it out of here. Ollie Wines dishes it back here to Willie Rioli. Flat kick. Jeez, he puts Rosie on the pump there, and there you go. These around the honey pot there from the Dons. 𝐓𝐿𝐴, a big tackle. To be fair, that looked like it was a bit high. But nothing given. Ball up here again. Sweet hits it down. Umpire gets in the way of Boak. 36-year-old Travis Boak, eh? There's Kenny on the bench. Headset on already. Looking like Sweet did a bit of holding there. Going to be Nick Bryan's free. Going well, Tommy, John. Good to see you in the stream, lads. So Bryan starting as the centre bounce ruck. Usually it's been Draper, obviously, but looking like he's starting deep forward. Ben Hobbs now. He's already got a bit of paint on his back. Looking like the paint's yet to dry. Now to Merritt. Playing a bit more forward this year, Merritt too. That's a nice snapping pass. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 should have held that, but he's able to get back possession here and whack another inside 50 in. Tap came from Bergman. Fumble from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Burn Jones under that one. Fumble again. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 back to Sin. And now to Burgoyne. Pepper working deep in defence. And back to a left footer of Sin out of the 50. Kick's not great. It's ball from Price. Should have taken the mark, to be fair. Ball goes out. We go well. Welcome, mates. So wing half back roll, and there's Sato Ho. He's actually having a nibble. Yes, obviously because he's Muslim, he can't eat during the day. So it sort of makes sense. He's eating now because sun's going down. I think it was a jam sandwich. And ball goes out again. There's his old man in the crowd. On Francis. Hand pass into space here. Nice from Hobbs in and under. Merritt now back to Caldwell, to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Looking good in the trenches early on here. The Dons is now McGrath. Can he find this kick over the top into space? He sure can. He finds Jackson Pryor. Quick kick and board. Finds Nick Martin. Bombers looking settled early on here as they get another inside 50. Can they find the grab? 𝐼𝐴 is starting in defence tonight. Able to win that act against Harry Jones. Oh, just regular jam. It was red, so... No, I didn't really see much of it. Just having a nibble. Well, repeat stoppage here once again. Good pressure there from the Dons. Merritt gets it out now. Tackle's good from Rioli. Horn Francis now back to Christian Moraes. That is that man. I think that is. Oh, geez. Good pressure again. Rosie stripped off it instantly. Merritt now. He's a good kick for goal. Should have kicked it. Misses. But no, as expected, the Dons have brought the heat early. Yeah, so number 31, Christian Moraes, had the ball there in the back 50. Should have taken that. Horn Francis is now, they get it back here, locking in the forward 50 here. Oh, the front half, I should say. Good smother from Burn Jones. Falls right back to Merritt, taps it to Hobbs, gets it back. But Corral under pressure as the Dons repel. As Port repel, sorry. Miles Bergman, low kick, just couldn't find 𝐼𝐴 there on the full. Pryor took a bit of a hit there. Oh, bro. Hit it on the shin there, Brian, but it finds Caldwell. Good hand pass here to Martin. Now they've got numbers here, the Dons. Hobbs. Can he find the 1-2? He can. Gives it back to Nick Martin. Can't find a shot on goal, so he gives it to Gresham. Overusing it here, the Dons. They just need to find some space. Here's a chance for Jordan Ridley back on the side. Can he hit the first of the game? He sure can. Good start, Essendon. No, he's missed. He's missed. Oh, what a way to ruin the flow. Bloody hell. He's having a plum, by the way. But this is a good start from Essendon there. Just locking in the forward half here. Dons looking good. Whilst Port just need to find some avenues here. And looking like they've got a bit of space from this kick in. Farrell now. Deep kick to one-on-one. Soldo and Zach Reed. It's a good battle. And the ball will find the boundary. Soldo takes it over. Looking like he is, El, and to be fair, I've always been confident Chud's going to stay as a Swan. Looking like it's going to happen. Hobbs tackles Moraes. And ball up again. Essendon win the cup this year for Ian Porter's ass. Now, love the optimism, mate. Anyway, Farrell inside 50. First one here for Port. And the Dons able to repel. And that's probably going to be deliberate, that kick. And it is. Anyway, Port will get another entry here. High one. Can they find a flyer? And they can. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Well, this has been the issue for Essendon. Just their D50 work. It feels like every time it goes in, they're conceding something. They gave up a lot of marks inside 50 last week against the Crows, and 𝐸𝐿 just not good there. And he's dangerous overhead too, 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Got to give him his credit. Well, after the early dominance from the Dons, it would just make total sense for them to concede 2 inside 50s and concede the first goal of the game. So 𝐓𝐡𝐞, can he do such? Timbers Dons. Yeah, fair enough. First 𝐼𝐿𝐿. Should kick this one. Any elite key forward should. And he's an elite key forward, eh? He's kicked it. Port get the first of Thursday night. Not a bad turnout with the Port fans. 1 goal straight to 0 goals too. Port will charge home tonight. I remember when you gave me 1 month stuff. Someone might have gifted a member. That happens sometimes. Very generous people come on here, so. Yeah, he lost his balance there a bit, 𝐸𝐿. Can't be doing that. And kicks truly. They're an 11-1 at Marvel. Yeah, no, they have a terrific record. I think you got to say it every time when you're tipping. I say it almost every time in the tipping video. When talking about Port at Marvel, they just got such a good record here. Okay, well, there's a high there. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼 weight. So we'll just chip it short. That's 15. Surely Wines. Good running from Miles Bergman here. And he can go for goals, if you don't mind. But kicks falling short. All Ben McKay's. Oh, no. And he's getting the Bronx cheers. Yikes. Now 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. Probably been one of the Bombers' better players to start off this year. Goes out of the 50. No one can take the mark. Dangerous tackle, okay. Going against 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼 here. Trade period. It's a bit too early to think, man. Just see how this season pans out. I mean, if I could, I'd want to trade for probably someone like Sam Taylor, but it's not going to happen. Dylan Shield now. Chips it. No good. It's been his issue here, Shield. He just doesn't really have much of a cutting-edge ball use at half-back. Anyway, they find Sweet here in the corridor port. I want to go quick here. The pair. 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. And good running from Bergman. Low darting kick. Finds Mead on the full. Yeah, Jamara is an interesting one, 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. You know, there's been a history of Sydney also taking some more troubled players and moulding them into good footballers. Yeah, good smile there from Reid. Boundary throw. Well, boundary throw in here, centre wing. Caldwell, beautifully done in the stoppages now. The Dons work it out here with a few hand passes. Shield in board. I've got to make this work. Chance now for 𝐸𝐸𝐼. He's got a bit of pace. Can he find a target? Oh, geez, that's clearly in the back from 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. That's going to be Durham's free. Oh, Draper's free, sorry. And has he got to snap it from here? I was watching the game last week against the Crows. Directly in front, Draper. He went for the Harry Mackay special. Went for a snap directly in front. What is he thinking? But surely goes a drop punt here. You can't be snapping from this range. Surely not, Nick, mate. Surely not. Oh, no, he is. You got to be kidding me. No way. Bloody hell, the supporters are actually booing. No, he's got it. Okay, I might shut up then. He's 100% strike rate, to be fair. Every time he's done it, he's kicked a goal, but, like, still. I just get flashbacks when Will Hayward tries it, and it goes to, you know, the corner of the stadium. But it works. Essendon back in front, and rightly so, they should be. They've had a bit more of the territory. But, again, like, just a bit of an overuse in the middle of the ground, but it works. Those are some nice sets of hands, and 𝐸𝐸𝐼 was just able to outdo Burgoyne for pace there, and when the delivery was ordinary, so it was a bit fortuitous how it ends in a free. Let's see this again. Yeah, it looks like he just lost his footing there a bit, to be fair, Draper as well. Oh, you're kidding me. Eddie Betts just said he had 4 drop punts from that range in warm-up and he missed them all. All right, well, there we go. They shut us up then. Back in the middle we go. Shield, that's nicely done. In the centre bounces Durham. Beautifully done. Sold a bit of candy. Inside 50 again for Essendon. Alear under the pump here. He's got to get rid. That should be on the ball. 𝐸𝐸𝐼, good attack on it. No, he's got to score that. Got to score that. That's the issue with 𝐸𝐸𝐼. Just the polish. Barely any. And Sid now goes out. And, oh, geez, this works for Joe Richards. But he's played on. So he's been pinned. Ball's still alive here, though. And the Don's able to work it nicely at ground level. Redmond, good kick and board to 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼. Wants to lateral the ball out across here. Finds Zach Reid. And they can load on the outer side. Looking good here, though, the Dons. They're certainly bringing the intensity. Archie Roberts, good young player, goes inboard to 𝐷ersma. Back inside here, the Dons go to Redmond. That's a nice option. Finds Shield. And he's got Caldwell short over the top all alone. Surely he finds him. Nope, he wants to go to the tall timber instead. And it's going to be a push on free here. Free kick to the Dons. It's going to go Jones's way. Lack of discipline here for Port early on. It's against Logan Evans, I think. Yeah, a bit of a push out there on Cuddy. I think it'll be his free. Yeah, no, it's a live game, mate. Yeah, it's an interesting one, Hoops. Cuddy should go. And he does. Good start here for the Dons. 2 goals, 1. Yeah, I mean, he looked good in pre-season. I think there's still a bit of untapped potential with him. They just got to utilise him right. But, geez, he can show some athletic moments here and there. Big leaps in the ruck and etc. He's just not really an athletically... he's just not really, a gifted player, I guess you can say. Yeah, a bit of a nudge out there. So, they get the snag. So, 2 goals from frees here, the Dons. So, they'll take that.
No coincidence, King and Jack, the size of the Bombers midfield to start this centre bounce. You've got Shield, Merritt and Durham in there. All guys that are big, physical around the contest.
Right, well, Port needed a bit of a response here. Getting done here early on. Soldo rucking here and Draper. Good follow-up work, but he's fumbled it. And it'll go the other way here. Horn Francis hands over the top here to Drew. And nicely done here to Moraes. A good running youngster. He finds an option inside 50. Good footy from Port. And 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, sticky hands he's got on tonight. He can go for a second here. Well, those are the ones that hurt you. When you win it out of the middle, but you just have that fumble. And then you concede it the other way. And Port are loose. Good running from the young Moraes in game number 2, I think. And, yeah, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 in front there. Not well defended from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Got there too late. Nothing going well, have he? Yeah, no, he's struggling a bit this year, Unique. I mean, when he played his first few games, I think his numbers were looking great, but he's just hasn't really come on. But, you know, North would happily take pick 3 for him with the compensation. So, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 sliding up for his second shot to get this game back under a goal. Lovely kick. 2 goals each. Out of the middle there from Port.
Just a terrific lead. He presents so well the ball and the ball carrier. He's a difficult matchup. If you lose him by a metre, it's enough at AFL level. And 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 has had a fast start again tonight on Ben Mackay. So I wonder whether you've got to look at the matchup or do you look at the approach, the way Ben's playing him. He's just at the moment not able to get physical enough with him and use his size advantage. You can just see there, he pitches 3 metres and it's over. Look at that. It's just the separation. You'll see it here come bottom left of screen. That's it. It's done. It's over. If the kick's any good, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 will have his way with him.
𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼's with a couple. They'll dispose of Port pressure on Merritt. That's your 6 apiece for the Bombers.
Okay, so back in the middle we go. 2 goals each. Bombers by 3. Wines loses his balance. Ball trickles out here. Horn Francis under it. Impossible. What do you think of Bison for the Sydney... Bison? Oh, do you mean Riley Bice? Well, that's going to be on the board. Nope, Draper just got the kick away. Nice, quick hands. Here's a chance. Dersma misses across the face. Yeah, no, he looks good. Very good last week. And there's just been really good things on him since we picked him up. Like a few VFL enthusiasts have said he's a real good talent. The coaches sung his praises, and even like throughout the preseason, some people are saying, like the insiders have said, like he looks the goods, and he's debuted early, and I think should continue to get a run at it. And he looks awfully composed too. Like he's able to take the game on, but you know, he is 24, but looking nice. Moraes now short to can't see this. Is that Logan Evans? No, I think it's Farrell. Long down the line for Port. Who can rove this one? Wines nicely done off hands. Over the top. His hands not too great for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, so Robert's able to give him the way. Merritt usually clean here. He gives it to 𝐵𝐵𝐻𝐿. Can they now go here, the Dons? Nice option over the top. All alone here is the young Edwards. Oh, no, another mature age, I should say. Not really young. I think he's in his early and mid-20s. Boy from WA.
Smart play. I mean, that's a half forward, a natural half forward, just creeping forward as soon as he sees the ball go into dispute.
Nicely worked there from Essendon as they get another shot on goal here. Can Edwards kick a goal here? He kicked, I think, 2 last week. In his first game. Kicks on its way, going to fall short. And off target anyway. Rush behind. 2 goals, 5 here for Essendon. So they're having the early dominance, but can't put on the scoreboard as such. 11 inside 50s to 4, so they are belting Port here with territory. So they want to take it on here, Port. Oh, geez, Evans, that's a risky hand pass. Menzies able to get in the way. Back now to Jones. Another front half turnover here for the Dons. Oh, dear, what was that from Jones? The old scoop hand pass. Barely put any purchase on it. Sweet now and Draper. And then there from Shill. Kick's no good, though. Alear will mop that up. Miss him at the Swannies, old Alear.
This is the game. The Bombers are doing this really well. They're giving their back six a chance to defend because they're denying Port Adelaide any
And Jace Burgoyne.
their defensive half. We've seen them get through a couple of times.
And the switch is on here, so they go out to 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼. Now on the wing. Murray is getting a few touches in this first term. Ships it towards the wing. It's not a great kick there for Burne-Jones, but somehow it's marked. Jeez, he had all the leverage, all the advantage there, Bry. Anyway, good chase down from 𝐴𝐶𝐞, but they're on the loose here, Port. 𝐵𝐴𝐿. The hand pass came from Berry. Spins in a tackle. Able to break free. Non-preferred centering kick. Can he find a fly? They've got numbers here, though, the Dons. It's missed ball from Draper. McGrath. Good tackle. I think that was from Soldo. Didn't have Pryor, though. Sweet now. Can't really get it out. Didn't have Pryor. And umpire's ball it is. 450 stoppage. Yeah, no, you can you just know where this is going, Jai. Wine's getting in there. Roberts plays for the high. Not going to get it. Yeah, that's not really Pryor. What McGrath had. Nice manoeuvring here from 𝐵𝐿. He's going to go for the impossible. At least centre the ball. But it goes through for a minor score. That's Port's first minor score of the game. Anyway, they found a bit of space here, Essendon from the kick, and they could be on the loose. Shield takes 2 bounces. Geez, the old man's got some legs. Over the top now to 𝐴𝐶𝐞, but instantly ran down from Sin. Ball up. This has been the thing with 𝐴𝐶𝐞. It feels like when he's gotten the ball, he's just instantly tackled. He hasn't really been able to get the greatest service from teammates here and there. It's a nice hand pass from Drew, the ground hand pass. And on the loose here, the Port from the spread. Lovely kick. Rioli now. Have they got something over the top? They're going to use Berry here. Does he have the pace? Yeah, dropped the mark. Should have taken it. Tried to play for the hold. Mackay. Oh, geez. Terrible hand pass. Burne-Jones centres the ball. No good. Ridley gets back there, but not in time. And that one stays in now. Back to Ridley. Kick towards the wing. Can he find Durham? Oh, he loses his footing there, so he'll get a chance here. Durham wants to find Corridor. It's a nice one to Dylan Shield. Can he now have a better use? Goes deep here towards half forward. Jeez, he's requiring a lot of aggression here. Easy spill from Alear. But ball goes still going to be in play here through Hobbs. Kick's terrible. He's put that out in the full. Oh, my God. How are you doing that as an AFL footballer? You know, Port now through the middle of the ground. Can they now maybe get Essendon here? Off some fast ball movement. That could be some tight legs. It's been a while since we've had a stoppage. It's just been back and forth like a tennis game. Geordie Artis should find Horn Francis, and he does. Has he got something in the corridor here? Yes, he does. Short option, Joe Berry. That should be 15. It's in good hands. Number 5, Joe Berry. Yeah, I mean, given the inaccuracy of Essendon, it could be worth a shout, to be fair, Jamie. But it's a free-flowing game, this one. So honestly, if there's a bit more quality, which could increase as the game gets on, it might turn into a bit of a high-scoring frenzy. Joe Berry now. Can he put Port Adelaide in front here?
Kicked a goal already in his career.
Good looking one, but just fades late. Obviously, that first round draft pick from last year, Joe Berry. Ridley now goes out to Pryor. Takes a bounce. And passing the space. Geez, he doesn't make good use of that one. Turns it over. Going to throw him.
He's got to tidy up his execution. It's put him under a little bit of pressure. Down back is Pryor. Fast game.
Ball in here. Nicely done from Hobbs. Port though, good pressure. Richards now. Former Pie. Rosie. Hasn't had much of it. Berry under the pump here. Just going to have to do something. Oh, that's nice. Little fake step. And he goes down the line. That will do for Port. They'll gain some territory. So if we can take $1 million guess, who you think taking the win home? Oh, mate, I'm not really much of a better, so can't really tell you. I mean, the over-under is really a guess. Like, you can have two very high-scoring teams, but the game could be very low-scoring. Wines now hits it down. Oh, Ridley's given away a free. 𝐓𝐿𝐼 chance for 3 here. And this will put Port in front. They've got the last... They're getting the game a bit more, Port. Starting to get a few more entries their way. Yeah, there's the hold there from Ridley. So can he kick 3 snags for the quarter, 𝐬𝐿𝐼? Came back from the ACL last year. I thought I had a pretty productive season, as I just said on the commentary. He kicked 3 in the semi-final. Can he kick 3 in this first quarter? He's put that across the face. Usually happens sometimes when you're kicking all good and then you'll eventually have a shitter. And he puts that one wide. Away Redmond now. And go long down the line. Burgoyne, and that's well done. Hits there to intercept. Port now getting a few more entries their way. He's just going to set it up here. Can they find a flyer? Maybe 𝐬𝐿𝐼 or big Jordan Sweet. Good driving from Wines. Left foot snap. And that one's rushed through. 1 point margin. 2 goals 4, 2 goals 5. So I think this epitomises a Thursday night game with these score lines early on. Redmond are bringing it back into play. See how we fare after the bye, old man. Want to notch up some wins. North at home, though. It's going to be tricky. Not 15 for Ridley, so we'll get it back here. Redmond's kick. Oof. Don't know who that was directed for. Hobbs or Merritt. Take your pick. Ball finds the boundary. Sido hits it down nicely in there on the loose here. Port again from the stoppage. Good grab again from 𝐬𝐿𝐼. So it was nicely done. Those are some quick hands from Horn Francis. Hands it to Burgoyne and a lovely delivery in front again. 𝐬𝐿𝐼. That's his 3rd mark inside 50 this quarter. He's dominating. It was a lovely hit out too from Soldo. Yeah, it was Ridley this time getting beaten 1-on-1. Don't tell me they've made a switch already. Ben Mackay's been demoted. Well, surely this hits the lead for Port Adelaide. They've had a few strikes at it. They pair a few points in a row. Can they now regain the lead? And that's not going to come back. Another point all square. 2 goals 5 each. North at home is going to be tricky. Something I haven't heard about in a decade. Yeah, I mean, you got to give them their flowers. But like North are marvel for the Swans, especially like North match up well against the Swans. It's happened the past few seasons, even when they have been the wooden spooners as they have been the past few years. Like some close games. You know what? Nick Larkey kicked like 7, 2022. I mean, obviously 2023 there was that controversial ending with the interchange infringement. And they're a tough team, and you know, when midfield really brings a heat and they come to play, you know, we can be pretty weak in the midfield. So it's one to watch. Anyway, 𝐓𝐴𝐿 here. Just going to have to go down the line. It could work. Draper, clever little tap. Can it afford a 𝐓𝐴𝐿? Can. What can he do? Kick. Can he find the lead? Just can't get there in time. Jones. Nick Martin will get the handball. Receive. Or nothing. Falls too short for him. Ball in dispute. Jackson Mead gets it out to 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼. Now out here to Richards. Minute to play here to quarter time. All square. Solder now on the wing. Chips over the top. And can't find Burne-Jones in the full, but he's able to get another kick forward here, and they can now find a Marcus Solder, and he gets it back here. That was sweet. Sorry they gave the hands to Burne-Jones. Can he find an option over the top? Pryor with a good spoil. Oh, geez, but that's gone the wrong way. So now, oh, Porter going to get a goal off it. You're kidding me. He really should have marked that. It spilt out. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 lost his footing, but able to hand it over the top to Travis Boak, and Port hit the lead. Well, Port Adelaide will take that. Some good end-to-end ball movement. Just good running. How about that from Burne-Jones? Just continuing the link in the chain. Didn't want to stop. Smart from Sweet too to give the quick hands. It's a pretty good kick too, because you know it puts Pryor under the pump, and then just lost his balance there. Bumped out from 𝐼𝐿𝐼. Gets the hands to Boak. There's the overlap wingman and gets the goal. Yeah, true. North normally put up a fight against the Swans unless it's a prelim final. Yeah, no, that was a belting, obviously. No, but even like the late 2010s, you know, what was the game down in Tassie? That was a good one. We're up by like what 40 points, and then we sort of almost choked it, and it was a close game. I think that was at in Hobart. Anyway, really 𝐼𝐿𝐼. Just going to set it up. Well, he's going to actually go for a low kick. Ooh, almost hit 𝐼𝐿𝐼 in the full. Ball spills out here. Merritt, quick hands, couldn't get to a teammate. There might be a chance here, but the Bombers are able to repel McGrath. Just a nobody, though, so come back here. They might have a chance for one more. Good chase down speed here from Cuddy, and it's a nice bump. He just balls over Farrell, and he wants to keep it in, but just doesn't have many friends in support. That's out in the full, and there's the siren for quarter time. It's a scrappy game of footy, but you can see both sides wanting to take the game on. I think Essendon started the game impressively. I mean, they were winning the inside 50s 11-4 at one stage. But as expected, just lacking the connection and cutting edge up forward. 2 goals, 5. And Port have been able to wrestle back momentum, kick a few in a row to hit the lead by a solitary goal at quarter time. There's Big Kenny. Oh, he's on AFL 360 next week. That's going to be a good listen. I was actually listening to AFL 360 the other night ago. They've got the new segment with John Longmire and Adam Simpson. It's really good. You know, Adam Simpson gives like some great insight and horse as well. It's a great segment they've got on there. So no, I enjoyed it. So thought I'd recommend it if people haven't watched it. It's the Wednesday night episode. But yeah, Port got a few more repeat entries in late in the quarter. It was 11-4 at one stage. It's now 14-12. So the last 10 minutes has been better. And they've gotten on top of these stoppages too. The Dons were looking the goods of that early on, locking in their forward half. They're really bringing that fast forward hand passing game going. It's not worked at times, but you can see they're trying. Winning the contested footy as well, the Dons, but Port have been able to get on top of the stoppages the last few minutes, win it their way. Disposal winners, Zach Merritt, as always, high up there. He's got 11 for the quarter. Ollie Wines, the highest for Port with 9. Shield with 9. Gresham with 8. Metres gained, 297 for Dylan Shield. And he's got 2 clearances to his name as well. In his score involvements, 𝐼𝐿𝐼 already 6. And he could have 3 or 4 goals to his name. 3 for Wines. Shield, a lot have 3 to be fair. Contested possession leader is Wines with 6. 4 inside 50s for Shield. So yeah, Wines doing a lot of the work whilst Rosie's been very quiet. Rosie just with the 2 touches in the first quarter. He is looking like Durham's paying a bit of attention on him, but he's just looking a bit quiet. Yeah, no, it was 2015. That's why we went out straight sets. Yeah, definitely, Nick. Yeah, they started well, the Dons, but again, like it's just a bit of the same old issue. Sydney, like that bloody conceded some mistakes their way. I mean, Mackay's been beaten out 1-on-1. That Jackson Pryor moment as well when 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷 gave the hands to Boak as well. That was a bit of a shocker too. So a bit of comedy of errors, I guess you can say as well. But you just knew that was going to happen. Like the Dons had all the momentum, and you just knew Port were going to wrestle back. I think their ball movement's been a bit more cleaner too, especially their entries inside 50. That's been a bit of the difference. Jace Burgoyne's looked really good though. He's got the 8 touches. Love his composure. That's what I really like about the young man. 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷's been their best mid-sweep. Winning the... Brian's got 7 hit-outs. Sweep with 6. Soldo with 3. Josh Sims had a decent start so far. 7 touches. Christian Moraes, the youngster, obviously got that goal assist. It was a nice delivery on the chest of 𝐻𝐼𝐷 early in the quarter. But seems to have a bit of a running power, that youngster. Horn Francis with 5 touches. Yeah, been quiet to kick off the year, Horn Francis. He's you'd think tonight he can have a big performance. Usually good at Marvel. I still think Port Adelaide will 𝗻𝐻𝐼𝐷, but who knows? Could go right down the wire. Port can't decide if they want to be good or shit. Yeah, Port are always a massive enigma where it comes to AFL footy. They, they'll have some massive wins. They'll have wins also where you don't expect them to win, but when the pressure's on, they sort of, they fall apart a little bit. And they've always been known to be, I guess in a way, flat track bullies. They're usually very successful home and away season side, but usually have the good records against like the bottom 10, but the top 8 they can struggle against sometimes.
Yeah, Brad, exactly right. We spoke about that. And they'll just add on wherever the ball went with Port, that there was a bomber.
But this is what they did well. The first 10 minutes session, their pressure was through the roof, not giving them any time on the ball. But like, you just got to capitalise on that. Like Merritt should be kicking that goal. And there was also the Menzies one too. Came crushing through. Look at this, bang. I mean, that should just be a goal every day of the week. How are you missing that? Port really missing Butters. No depth issue. Toes coming to be worse. Yeah, they are missing Butters. A bit of that running power through the midfield. I mean, he can just split the game open with his very creative kicks. So, I mean, no doubt he's a star. So it's a big out, no matter how you look at it. The Tassie stuff will be interesting. So yeah, obviously they'll take a bountiful amount of picks when they come in. This is pretty cool. They've got like a little coach's box graphics. Yeah, last 10 minutes, plus 6 in the clearances, Port Adelaide. So it was a good second half of the quarter from them. Getting with the glasses on. Yeah, it's I think 2028, Yakin, when they do get it. So just the 1 goal, the margin, so you can really step it up this second quarter. I think Essendon have had the chances to prove, but just lacking the quality. Jeez, Rosie's already got a bit of dirt on his back. He's only had the 2 touches. Well, here we go. Second quarter about to get underway. Support by 1 goal. Sweet hits this out and he gets his own crumb. But fumble there. Durham, that's nice. Gets the hand pass out to space here. Moraes, good gather there against Roberts. Hands it to Rosie. Needs to lift and back to Moraes. Kick down the line, getting plenty of it. Kicks not so great though. Redmond winds, good pressure. Ball trickles free here. Tap from Durham goes back here to Jackson Pryor. Snapping ball down the line. Bergman did well to hold his ground. And he gives away the free hit. Bergman. This ball is holding free. Been hearing a lot of news about this guy. Could he leave Port Adelaide? It's a massive player for Port. It'd be a huge out. They need to keep him. Very underrated play. Versatile too. Umpire's ball. Tackle from Burn Jones. Yeah, I mean, eventually they'll be a 20th team. We don't know who yet, to be fair, Jay. But yeah, you know, bye every week. Anyway, smacked out of there from Caldwell. Pushing the back, though, against 𝐓𝐿, I think it was. Going to be Bergwin's ball again. And Port now can switch it up here. Jace Burgoyne. He's got something over the top here. He'll find Joe Berry working high up the ground. That's a nice find. 𝐵𝐿 can get the handball receive. That's good running from the young Joe Berry. Now the kick into the pocket. Not really to a teammate. And he's put that out in the full, in fact. But at least made something work. But the kick not so good. Roberts now. Oh, geez, that's a poor kick. And Zach Reach has fallen over like a sack of spuds. Gives the quick hands. Pryor, a bit of a fumble. Needs to keep it in. And the kick down the line is going to go right down to Lear's throat. And Rioli's kick, a bit of a flat one. Good roving though. Horn Francis hands it into space. Oh, the ump's got in the way and it stays in. Oh, you're kidding me. That was going to be a 450 stoppage for Port and they've gotten robbed, but it's all right. It's coming back. Another poor kick out of the 50 from the Dons. Josh Sin intercepts. And now Radaglia. Yeah, across here to Jace Burgoyne. Good first quarter. Changes the angles of the kick in the corridor. Drop from Bergman. Able to break free. Oh, geez, that's not a great hand pass for Boak. Radaglia gets in the way, though. And they dish the hands out nicely here, the pair. Now a chance for Joe Berry. Gives the hands to Burn Jones. Can have a snapping shot on goal. And he's kicked it. Wasn't really a snapping shot. He was able to balance himself. Get the drop punt away and Port goal. Just poorly defended from Essendon there, though. I mean, drop mark in the corridor. You got to feast on that. A few missed tackles, but it was some quick and slick hands from Port. Found a way. Yeah, nicely done from Bergman. Good dish in the hands. Berry lures in a player too. And good shot from Burn Jones. I mean, geez, he's under the pump there right away. Needs to get his shoe on it. And kicks truly.
I just love their composure at the moment, Paul. Not blazing, trying to find the perfect build-up, hitting players on the lead. Look at this handball chain here. Just staying composed. Okay, you're in a bit of traffic, inside to out. Through ball.
Actually, let me know, Alan, mate. I just noticed that now. Must have pressed the wrong button. I think I pressed quarter 1 instead of quarter 2. Underway now, Merritt. Lovely roved. And now 𝐓𝐿. That's nicely done. Finds a bit of space. And his non-preferred foot goes to a 1-on-1. And... oh, he nudged Radaglia there. It looked like he dove a bit. That might be a bit unlucky. Our forwards are so bad. Yeah, it's looking a bit rough here for the Dons. And Aaliyah now. Goes down the line. This ball came from Mackay, off hands. Martin, Berry, that's nicely done. Jeez, he's a good young player, this man. And now, 𝐵𝐿 can give it over the top here to Wines. Instantly tackled, though, from Caldwell. And that should be holding the ball. And it is. Now the Dons can go off the turnover here. Redmond, can it find? No, he just couldn't read the drop zone well enough there, 𝐓𝐿𝐷. Martin chases, though. Can he keep it in? He can. Nicely evaded. Goes back here to Zach Merritt in good hands. And he might go for goal here. To get this game back to a goal. Does he want it? He's looking, he's scanning it. There it is. Kick over the top. Can Edwards fly? Maybe high. Nothing given. Well defended from Bergman. Did it legally. Rosie now. Back to Bergman. Running out of the 50 here, Port. Down the spine. Geez, Rioli's all alone here in a bit of space. And here come the handball receives. Port. Running is Joe Berry. He's got all the time in the world. He can just waltz in. Kick it over the top. Kick's no good though. Reed gets in the way to intercept. But geez, that's too easy for Port. They were just utterly loose there. And they now get it out the outer side. Telstra Dome to me. Yeah, that was back in the mid-2000s or something. And then it was Etihad. Wasn't there another name before Etihad? Anyway, this wins out here for the Dons. And they're now loose here over the top. Can they find the option? 𝐓𝐿𝐷, can he fly against Burgoyne? Should have taken it. He's able to mop up his own ball, though. Snaps around the corner. Can it find out the back here? Martin, well done from Farrell. Gets this ball in late. Very free-flowing game, this one. There we go, got it out in the end. Farron out, short kick finds 𝐵𝐵. Back and forth this. Colonial Stadium. Oh, yeah, that was when it was first built. And look at this, just all alone through the middle. Port taking on the corridor here. And Mead. Back into Berry. Just sweet. Oh, the big ruckman. Don't tell me he's disrupted this one. He gives it back here to Mead. It's just like they're going in and out and in. Port now, if they've found some numbers loose here. Jesus, they're all over. They're just all over the shop here. The Dons' defence. 𝐴𝐵𝗹 now on the lead. Finds 𝐼𝐻𝐴 again. He's had a good start to this game. You know, it was Colonial, then Telstra Dome, and then I think it was just Etihad. I mean, Docklands is like the sort of non-sponsor name it's known as. Yeah, there you go, Etihad. So it was that long. And then obviously Marvel now. Yeah, like obviously when you go into like AFL tables, we'll say Docklands is the stadium. 𝐓𝐴𝐻𝐴 chance for I think his third. He had an opportunity in the first quarter but missed. He's looking dangerous on the lead tonight. Can he extend Port Adelaide's margin here? The kick's a shocker, but he at least sets it up for a pack of players. That one's instantly rushed through. And actually going to score review, I think this one. Might be a boundary throw in instead. Yeah, no, that's going through a it's going for a minor score. I remember there was nothing on the stadium stands. Yeah, because it was just like, you know, it's in Docklands, so it's just a port. It was just nothing, was it? What I like to do sometimes is go and Google Earth and like look at stadiums or like buildings or structures, and you can like sort of sort by like the year of the satellite imagery, so you can go to before 2000 and see what it used to look like. Anyway, kick in here for the Dons, but it's going to be coming back here. 𝐵𝐵 mops it up. Back to Joe Richards. Good awareness. Quickly gives it back to Mead. Hemmed in within the line here, and that's a nice option. Jeez. All alone there was Evans. And now 𝐵𝐵, his kick, geez, requires a lot here. Oh, 𝐼𝐻𝐴. I think Brian, well done. In the back. Okay, that's a bit fortunate. I thought it was a good hand pass from Drew. He got the hand pass in the way, but fell on his back. I mean, should that really be in the back? It's a bit fortunate. Almost have to lift. Yeah, no, they do. I mean, the difference has just been Port's, I think, quality of their use. They've been able to pick apart targets in the corridor. The Dons just against the flow a bit. Can they now work this one end to end? Durham now. Martin shouldn't be fumbling, but he's able to recover to Zach Merritt. Back and board to Martin. That's nicely done. Caldwell, the next link in the chain. And they're going to go with another hand pass. They run out of tarmac here, so they're going to have to go back inside. Kick's just poor, though. That's the letdown with Caldwell's kicking can be average. And, geez, Berry's everywhere. He's a hard worker up the ground. And not 15 here for 𝐵𝐵, so he's going to get it back. Geez, his work rate is terrific. And that one's on the full. And this one finds a boundary. Show my age, the fact that Google Earth has a back in time database. Yeah, no, there's imagery from like, you know, it was back the 1970s and stuff. And geez, Rioli hit himself there in the ad boards. Hopefully he's okay. Oh geez, Gresham's in the way of 𝐓𝐶𝐞. That one goes over. Yeah, I mean, what was I? I was born 2003, so, you know, I've always been around computers. I mean, I remember ever since I could think, like, when I was first using a computer, I just scroll around in Google Maps. Like, I was just fascinated. Bit of a nerd, aren't I? Anyway, Port get out here. It's nicely done. It's good running here from Port through the corridor. It's just like they're all wanting to go. Good tackle there in midfield though. So can they now make them pay? But Port's still in possession here. 1-2 with Rosie. He's loose here. Can he find an option? He's trying to change the angle here for 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪. Zach Reed's still in front, but he gets past him. He's got the leverage here, 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪, but this one goes over. But Adelaide may win. Yeah, it's a bit of a scrappy game. Port just showing a bit more of that quality. And they're able to chain possessions a lot more cleaner through the middle of the park. But still, both sides inside 50 entries have been, I guess, substandard. It's just back and forth this game as well. It's going one end, then back the other. It's actually, as much as how subpar the quality has been, it's actually still not been a bad game to watch. 𝐓𝐶𝐞, that's well done. In board now, and I think that's to Durham. And that's nice. Oh, geez. I mean, simple drop there from Jones. His kick over the top. That's nice. Caddy. And they've got an option in the pocket. Can it find 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪? It can. Can we get a goal here? Centering ball is on here. Can he find... Oh, no. Oh, roving was nice there from Edwards. Durham breaks the tackle. Back here to 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪. Snapping shot on goal. Dylan 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐿 goes through for a minor score. Didn't have the distance. My over is cooked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I should have said, if you listen to me, I mean, the quality of both sides isn't too great. I mean, to be fair, actually, jokes aside, I did say that, like, I think to one person. Like, both sides kicking for goal is subpar. And look, 2 goals 7, 4 goals 6. But it's been such a free-flowing game. Oh, 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪 gets up. So you should say, in a way, like, it should be high scoring, but it just isn't. Board now to Joe Richards. 15 here for Drew. So has to go back in the corridor and he'll find Miles Bergman. And Christian Moraes, he started the game well. We'll get another disposal here on the stat sheet. Back they go here to 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪. Port had almost 500 disposals last week against the Tigers, so they wouldn't mind possessing it here, just back and forth. Just trying to outwork them here. They've horseshoe back and forth. And they'll honour the lead here. Joe Richards goes to 𝐵𝐴𝐿. So here's 𝐵𝐴𝐿 got it home. It's going to set it up. Good, they have a fly here. Sweet. Almost. Kick was smothered there. Port locking in here. Horn Francis dishes it back to Rioli. Can he find a centering kick? He almost can. Tap from Evans wasn't too bad. He will get it back here, but tackled. Umpire's ball. Off we go, 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐪. Welcome back, mate. Stringer, yeah, no, he's getting his first game. He's been picked for the Giants. Really good game Saturday night. But, I mean, geez, as I said in the tipping video, why are both the best games around on at the same time? It's just the fixturing. It's laughable sometimes. Gresham now. Ball spills out. High contact, okay. Well, he was rewarded there for committing hard to the footy. And he gets a free from it. So Gresham now. They've got an option in the corridor. He'll find Archie Roberts. It's been a very free-flowing game, this one. What can Essendon manufacture? 𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐿. That's a good-looking kick. Should be marked. And there we go. Essendon can get a shot on goal here to get this game back under a goal. I mean, yeah, there's just going to be some tired bodies out there. 𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐿 looks absolutely cooked on his haunches. I mean, he's had some ordinary kick, 𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐿, but he's trying to make things work. He's had plenty of it. That's where I don't mind 𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐷𝐿, because I just feel like he positions himself really well. He's got great awareness, and we saw that moment earlier when he looked like he's going to kick, but he cut through, gained some metres, but it's just his kicking lets him down. Harry Jones now. Can he goal here? Yeah, that's across the face. 2 goals 8 to 4 goals 6. Yeah, no worries, Rebecca. Have a good night. And no, obviously enjoy the rest of the game, given your eye at the venue. I haven't been to Marvel in quite a while, actually. I think the last time I went to Marvel was, what, maybe 2015? Went to watch West Coast versus Collingwood. Eagles got the win that day. And then here we go through the corridor. Port go again. Boak now kicks a bit flat. Can it work here for Soldo? Roberts. Good tackle, holds it up. 6 goals combined and 14 points combined. Murray, a snapping shot. And this one stays in. Hobbs now can chip it over the top. Oof, just stays in for Nick Martin. Back in board here to McGrath. So Ridley now to 𝐸'𝐻𝐻. What's your opinion, Dean Cox? Oh, and the change needed to be done in the end, and no, very optimistic. I think it's given the playing group and yeah, the fans just a extra kick up the arse of optimism. A bit of change, a fresh voice. No, it was great scenes for him to get his first win. He was up and about, and the players giving him the Gatorade shower after the win against the Dockers. How good. Anyway, Merritt, as always, kicking beautiful. He gives it back now with the handball receive. Well, that's not his greatest kick, but should still work here to a Don's Guernsey, and Gresham's going to get this one. And passing board to 𝐸'𝐻𝐻, back to Gresham. And corridors on here. We'll get it back here, Zach Merritt. Hands it now to Ridley. Here's a big kick. He's going to go for goal here. Jordan Ridley. He's got the city, Cuddy. Oh, Lee did well back with the flight. Fumble, though, from, I think that was Soldo. And could it trickle out here? Lee did well. Essendon cheer squad appeal for the deliberate, but he was clearly under pressure. So another minor score. It's 2 goals 9 now. What the fuck am I watching, says Mason. Yeah, no, this is... I mean, I think this perfectly describes Thursday night footy. This is what we live and breathe. Okay, Logan Evans now to Joe Richards. Over here to Miles Bergman. Guys, I'm French. I bet on Port Adelaide win. Yeah, that's the safe tip. They're the favourites, Lorenzo. So, anyway, here's an opportunity for them. Burn Jones centres the ball. It's not a great kick. I mean, geez, requiring a lot there of Berry. But don't tell me he's going to win the free. Oh, my God. And actually, when you pull your hair out when you've got a 2-on-1 in your favour and you're giving away a free. It was a clear hold there on Joe Berry. Wasn't too much in it, to be fair, but the hold was there. Let's see it again. Yeah, I mean, that's actually pretty weak, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, hold up, that's a shocking call. McGrath didn't even push him at all. He just had the hands there for just leverage to support himself. And football just its pace, its part as Mary misses, to be fair, an interceptor from Ridley. Not 15. Brian's going to be instantly tackled here. Umpire's ball. Cracking down these not 15s. I actually don't mind it, to be fair, but there's been some inconsistent ones. Port get a 450 stoppage here. Oh, look at that push out from Owen Francis. Powell Pepper gets loose. Snapping shot. Has he got the distance? Oh my God, he's lost it in the lights. Ball spills out here to Jordy Artis. Soccering ball. That will work for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Can he? Oh, nice evasion. Chipping ball. That's not 15. He's going to find some space here. Burn Jones. Drew gets his hand in his way. Nice little scoop. Could that be a throw? Umpires say no. Yeah, no, they've given it. Yeah, well, it looked like a bit of a throwing action there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Yeah, a bit of a scoop action there. Back and forth this game, this second term. No one can just find a clean avenue to goal. And 𝐤 𝐎𝐥𝐝 𝐿𝐼 Trappers going to get a free. What Berry got similar. And that's going to be 50. Didn't even give it back to him. Lazy stuff there from Port.
Not sure what Miles Bergman was thinking there. Missed him by 10 metres that throwback.
Essendon 2-9. What a game. This is Thursday night heritage. And that's about a 30-metre penalty, not even 50. They get the inside 50 though, and instantly swallowed up from 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 and Francis on the loose here. Boak into the Hornet. Oh jeez. Oh dearie me. How's he dropped that? And under the pump here, spinning, but he's able to get the offloading hand pass to Bergman. And he's going to get a high there. Oh jeez. Don's fans not happy and they're out of their chair. Oh dearie me. What's the tackle count? Let's have a look. Because, I mean, the pressure's been good. I think Essendon have definitely provided a bit of the heat. But I think both sides are just really struggling to have much efficiency. They're winning the inside 50s. Tackles 28-18, so plus 10 in that favour. Essendon's way. Josh Thin now at half-back. Goes down the line. That's a nice option. Oh, Burgoyne's in the way, though. That was all Soldo's. Merritt off hands. Bit of a fumble. Richards off the bench. Applies the heat. And they'll do. They'll get the turnover here. Port. Now, Rioli. Lovely kick. Soldo's all alone here. No one ran with him. Brian. Caught ball watching. Yeah, surely the big ruckman doesn't have the leg from here. I think. Yep, he's going to go to the pocket to 𝐴𝐵. That will work for him. Can he get a shot and goal? No. Fumble. Tackled. Tackled by 2, in fact. Bombers should try 𝐸𝐼 up forward. Oh, he's just, I think he'd be a lot more uncoordinated up forward. That's the issue. And he's a shocking disposal. I mean, we've seen it before. The old scoop hand passes. The Tony Jones type of hand passes. You know that one where he tried to hand pass it at the handball target on the footy show. 𝐴𝐵 there didn't really dispose of it. Yeah, holding the ball as it should be. Kicking out of the wing. They found a bit of space here. Harry Jones working high up the ground as he usually is. Breakout year last season for him. Caldwell's the option over the top. They used it nicely. Marks here. He's got the overlap option here of Archie Roberts on his favoured left. Just going to set up to a pack of plays. Draper's in a good spot, but the kick just can't get to him. Jackson Mead. Back now here to Kane Farrell on his favoured left. Cuts it up nicely to Connor Rozier, the skipper. And the handball receives come as a plenty here for Port. Farrell runs again. Kicks a beauty. He can get in the go here, Travis Boak. The old 36-year-old leg's still got a bit of pace. The kick's no good, though. That's all Zach Reid. And he's absolutely cooked there, 𝐴𝐵. Now Redmond goes out across here to Nick Bryan. Nick Martin. Bombers work rate is all fine, fit or lazy. I mean, they're outdoing them in the tackles, but Port have been able to really get them off transition, but they're lacking the end product here, Port. Durham. That was in the back his way. Mackay's not coordinated down back that much either. Yeah, geez, I think looking at it now, thank goodness the Swans didn't poach him in the end. He was a favourite to land there. But we did the right thing, I think. It's great to see 𝐸𝐿𝐼 being fit. He's injured, unfortunately, again, but a lower grade injury. But great last year, 𝐸𝐿𝐼. I think he's tremendously underrated. So he's doing a much better job than what I think Mackay would have offered. Stoppage here just outside Essendon's forward 50. They've been good on the stoppages here, the Dons, as they get an inside 50 from it. And here we go. A hacker kick forward from Durham, and Gresham's there in the right spot to take the mark. Got to goal here, the Dons. 40 seconds remain. Get this game under a kick and head to the halftime sheds with a bit of momentum. This is what Durham does well, though. In congestion, he can do some nice things. Look at that. Takes a bit of leg drive to do that. The evasion in the trenches. Hacks it forward and it works. Yeah, I saw that Snow White movie. Apparently it's an absolutely terrible movie. And it's 1-star ratings or something. Jay Gresham now, can he goal? He sure can. Finally, a bit of a reward for effort for the Dons. 3 goals, 9, and they only trail by 3. stroke of half time. Yeah, so 𝐴𝐵𝗹 didn't look too great from that tackle. He tried to tackle on about 5 and didn't dispose of it. I think they're going to show the replay here. No, they're not. But he's going down in the rooms. And stuff from 𝐵𝐵𝗪 goals. It's probably one of the worst games I've ever seen. Yeah, it's pretty ordinary, comers. But you never know. Sometimes when games just have a stalemate or something special can happen in the third quarter onwards. Yeah, it looks a bit daisy, 𝐴𝐵𝗹, so he's going to go in the sheds. And there's a siren for half time. Yeah, the effort's there, I think, in the contest from both sides, but it has been an ugly half of football, I think we can safely say. 3 goals 9, 4 goals 6. I think Essendon will definitely take a 3-point deficit. I mean, even though they are, I think they're winning the inside 50s, if I have a quick look. Yeah, they're winning the inside 50s by 1. So, again, the connection issues are an issue once again for Essendon. But they'll take a small deficit, I guess, at the main break, given what Port have been able to do the other way. I think they've killed them with some of their ball movement, arc to arc. But then themselves have also been pretty ordinary inside 50. So, yeah, it's a bit of a slog. Hasn't been the highest quality footy on show tonight. But yeah, I still think the difference of the game is just Port's ability to really hit those targets in the corridor, and especially under pressure too. That's also been it, as I've noticed. But the Dons are scrapping hard. You know, they're winning the tackle count. The clearances, they're winning the stoppage by 1. Stoppage clearances that in, and plus 10 contested possessions. So I think in the contest they're hanging in all right. And Port are usually a very good contested team. Have a look at the halftime stats. So James Burgoyne's had the ball on a string. I think a lot of his possessions have come uncontested, to be fair, when they've just switched the play. But he's got 17 touches. 𝐵𝐻𝐼𝐴𝐷, 2 goals 2, so he's had a few misses, but looking like their most dangerous forward presenting. Miles Bergman, he's been probably one of Port's best players in that first half. Won a lot of one-on-ones in defensive acts. I think he's been tremendous. 𝐴𝐵𝗹, unfortunately, caught that concussion, I think it was, so he's down in the rooms. Bogue's been good on the wing. 10 touches on the goal. Josh Sin with 11. Yeah, I mean, Port have outpossessed the Dons, especially in the back half, so a lot of their halfbacks have plenty of it. When you have Farrell with 11 disposals as well. As for the Dons, Jake Gresham, I think he's been very highly involved. He's obviously just got rewarded that goal, but he seems to be in the angst of in the most of the action. 14 touches, 6 tackles. I think it wasn't a bad move to pull him as a sub against the Hawks in round 1 though, because he really came on and made an impact. So yeah, 14 touches for him. Dylan Shiel, he's working hard with 11 kicks, 4 hand passes. Some of his disposal hasn't really come off, but he's getting in the right spots and getting in dangerous positions. Zach Merritt working hard, should have had the goal to his name, but he's got 18 touches at half time. Mason Redmond with 11, Durham with 13. 8 contested possessions his way as well, and that is game high. 8 contested to Sam Durham. But yeah, plus 1 inside 50s. Clearances, Porter winning by 1, but Essendon winning the stoppage clearances by 1. 10 plus contested for the Dons. 7 marks inside 50, so yeah, connection's probably been a bit better from Port, but it hasn't overall been too great either. And yeah, 31 to 18 tackles, so they've brought the heat around the footy, the Dons, but just sort of when the ball goes from inside out, they've been caught napping. So overall, pretty ugly half of footy. Yeah, it's half time, Muskin. At least Dylan Shiel was working hard this week. Yeah, this one here was shocking last week too, Sydney. If Essendon win by 400 points, some guy says Hot Dog. Port and Essendon both likely bottom 4 this year. Yeah, I mean, I had the Dons around, I think, mid-table, and I just put Port in my finals. I had them 12th in my early season predictions, but I just thought about it more like, they're a safe call for finals, but they're not looking like it. But I mean, halfway through the year when they were under the pump, did you expect them to make second place? They beat St Kilda at Marvel. It was one of the worst games I ever watched. But they found a way. And since that game, I think they went on a bit of a streak. And they were able to crawl their way up to second. So they just get it done usually home and away season. This year might be a bit different though. I mean, they're certainly missing Butters. You know, he's that classy guy that really breaks open the play. And yeah, they've lacked a bit of that too. But they're using side 15. Same with Essendon. So I think this scoreline's justified in a way because both sides, their conversion inside 50 has been poor. But look at this, first 20 minutes, Bombers had 5 forward-half intercepts, and since that first 20-minute mark, they've had 1. So they're just not getting enough, turning it over in dangerous positions. But it's been a very free-flowing game, just going down Port's End, coming back the other way, then back the other way, back the other way. But 3 points to the main break. I'm going to go take a whiz, lads. And yeah, we'll be back and do the footy grid. As we always love to do. It's past the time. But yeah, this has been a pretty ordinary half, I think we can safely say. But let's hope for a bit more quality in the third term. So, yeah, we'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm back, gents. Just been seeing on social media, I'm not alone. People are saying this is one of the worst games I've seen. So, yeah, it's looking fairly ordinary. But as we say again, I think this perfectly epitomises Thursday night footy. Quite frankly, I don't expect us to come close to finals this year. Yeah, that's fair enough. Cameras, I understand the pessimism. With Butters, even with Butters, the team's a huge L. Agree with that top 4, Geelong, Hawthorn, Brisbane Giants. Yeah, that's pretty fair enough. Swap Brisbane for Collingwood. Yeah, the Pies are interesting. I'm keen to see how they'll go, like as the season wears on, because I might pick up a few more injuries here or there. All right, we'll load up the footy grid. AFL. So yeah, if you haven't done this season, unfortunately, one of the footy grids did shut down. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, so obviously we've got a Port and Essendon themed one here. Club captain for Port and the Dons. 10 Brownlow votes in a season. 𝐓𝐴𝐿 𝐽𝐿𝐼 teammate. Goals in the grand final. I think Melbourne finished bottom 4. Yeah, I initially had the D's bottom 4, and then I think I had them 11th in the end. So I just think they'll have a bit less injuries this year and probably be around mid-table. That's probably where I see them. But, oh, geez, they were killed by North's young midfield core. Okay, support club captain. Okay, this is one to really think about. It's from the AFL era too. I think Matty Primus was skipper for once. Yeah, 12%. Hopefully that's not the highest. I mean, bloody hell, you're kidding me if that's the highest. Essendon. And Joe Watson. Zach Merritt. I think Goddard was for a bit. I'm assuming Matty Lloyd was. Might go. Was Tim Watson? Yeah, 6%. 10 plus Brownlow votes in a season. Tom Rockcliffe. 0.3, that's a nice guess. Gavin Wanganeen, teammates. So played for the Dons early on and obviously moved to Port. Who's like an obscure player for Port back in the day?
What perks do I get if I become a rookie member?
0.7. Port, goal in the grand final. Maybe like, could we think of a former player that played for Port initially that moved over? I might just go Josh Carr. 3%. Essendon, Gavin Wanganeen, teammate. Oh, thanks very much for $2, Miles, mate. Heavily appreciated. What perks do I get if I become a rookie member? It's just a few badges, mate. Really, that's all there is. I mean, unfortunately, I don't really have much of a, army to really do some creative things. I've just got some nice emojis you can use, but no, the money goes a long way. But thanks very much for $2, though. And 𝐼𝐴, speaking of members, he's become one. Thanks very much, man. So there's a few nice ones. There's a lizard emoji. When Nick Blake is dashing down the line, you can spam that one in the chat. Collins, Cockatoo. Maybe 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝 1%. Play for the Swannies too. Essendon in a goal in a grand final. Stephen Alessio, 2%.
One last roll of the dice for
Cam Brownlow votes in the season. Gavin Wanganeen, teammate. And thanks very much for becoming a member, Miles. Now look at that. Look at the salesman skills from Rolls Macker, eh? Now I'm not trying to tip you over or anything, but no, thanks very much, man. Tipping Essendon still there as bad as they are. Yeah, I mean it's anyone's game, but it feels like Port just have shown a bit more of the cleanliness, and they've been very damaging from the back half. So Michael Long. Yeah, no, we'll go Michael Long. 3%. All right, 10 Brownlow votes and a goal in the grand final. Don't think Brett Kirk
one last roll of the dice for
I like to what I like to do is I like to think of Swans ones because they're the ones I know. Oh, geez, 𝐼𝐴𝐴's 20 gifted subs. Thanks very much, mate. Unbelievable. I might have to actually mute the 𝐼𝐴𝐴, mate. You're too kind. Thanks very much, man. That's unbelievable. Now have a look at this. All you lucky bastards getting your free members. No, I'm only joking. Thanks very much, mate. That's nah, very very kind of you. I owe you a pint, mate. I heard. Well, it could be, but like I find people like to do with the teams that are already featured. So like maybe for other teams this could be a bit better. Someone like maybe Trent Cotchin. 1%. Yeah, there's so many. There we go. That's a good grid. Got a few. Didn't get as many purples as we usually do, but at least we completed it. But no, I really appreciate it, mate. Good footy content needs support. I appreciate it, mate. There's some great creators out there too in the community. It's not just me, but there's some really good up and coming ones and some smaller channels and some bigger channels. It's I think it's grown the last few years. That's what I've really noticed. So no, I appreciate it, man. I'll have a look at this. Hey, plenty of members, lads. You can join me. Oh, we don't have a game this week, but hey, next week against North when 𝐬𝐴 kicks the winner. I want to see plenty of lizard emojis. Plus Swanee supporter and bias. No, that's fine. That's fine, mate. No, it's good to see a handful of Swanee supporter get around the Swanee streams. Kind of wish I could keep up with quality content. Yeah, that's fair enough, Cammers. I mean, I've done it for a little while where, anchor it around, my full-time job and etc. But no, that's so fair enough, man. Like, obviously, it's a commitment, just like anything else. Let's see what else we can do to pass the time. How long is there till second half? By the way, lads, we'll stream tomorrow night's game. Should be a good one too. Hopefully a bit better quality than this. Dogs and Carlton. I think it really on paper should be even closer. About 3 minutes. Thanks for the gift. Yeah, no, Long Cows chipping in. Absolute joke though, this wank. I try and go on Sporkle where we do the footy quizzes and it just says, oh, you got an ad blocker. Like, you've actually got to be taking... Oh, here we go. I've bypassed it. Okay. AFL 2025. So we got... Blue Boys are going to get done tomorrow. Yeah, I got a bit of faith in them. I've backed them in. I don't know if you saw it, but there was the really good... The speech Foss did in the sheds right after the game. And no, it isn't for the cameras. Like, he wasn't expecting it, but the content guy just went right up to it. And it was a good speech. So I still think they're going to be pretty connected, and the morale's still going to be pretty high up there, but they need to make it click tomorrow. Or seems out of touch. Yeah, it seems like that a bit from the outside, but who knows on the inside. I mean, it's just similar to Essendon. They've done some good things on the inside, but like the contested game, but they've just been shocking at the same time with their forward 50 hit-ups, and Mackay's out with personal reasons and stuff. Like, God knows what that could be for. Has he gotten a bit of abuse from his fans? Who knows? All right, here we go. Top 10 most goals plays per team. This is interesting. This is before the start of the season. Of this season. It's like Adelaide, Walker. Let's do the Swans, actually. All right, Sydney. Oh, there we go. Sydney goals. Who's that, like, most experienced forward? Let's just go the key forwards. Marty. Clean. Papley. Will Hayward. I think Hayward was the fastest to reach 50 or 100 goals ever in his career. I'm pretty sure it was. 261 goals. Maybe Adamsby there. Yep. It's harder than you think, thinking about, the goals and etc. I don't think McDonald's kicked that many yet. Ernie, surely. Oh, yeah, there we go. 261 for Ernie. 93. I know, travelling well. Thanks for asking, Joy. Thanks very much for another $2, Miles. Sydney, oh, mate, you didn't have to go there. Mate, I went to that 2022 grand final, and it was not a good watch. Yeah, no, there's been a few dodgy calls go against the Dons, I can't lie. I think Bergman's been getting a bit of the rug with the green, chubby, but no, hopefully the boys can pull the finger out of their ass and get the win for you. All right, we're back. But yeah, those sport book quizzes really make you think.
Probably going too fast to give their defenders a chance to actually get the job done. But the skill level's been poor. I think they have an eyeball or two from the coaching staff.
I'm at the game and I've lost my voice. Oh, mate, fair enough, man. Yeah, there's been plenty of like shots of some supporters not happy. So we'll see if we can pick you out. Depends where you're sitting. Oh, yeah, thankfully going well, mate. Welcome to the stream. And we're underway for quarter number 3. Let's hope for a bit better quality. Jeez Louise. Caldwell gets it out, and they'll get the centre clearance here. The Dons inside 50. Can they find it off a fly? 𝐼𝐿𝐴 again. He's just such an almost player. I know it's his second season, but there's just a lot of opportunities he should be grabbing. He's a bit like Logan McDonald a bit with his marking. Sin gets that one out. Zach Reid now back to Jackson Bryant. Just towards the wing. That's a good kick. It will find some space here for 𝐼𝐿𝐴. And nice one too here. Hobbs and Roberts waxing. Inside 50. Jones. He beats out his opponent of Bergman. Can he keep it in? He can. 𝐶𝐶𝐞, what can he do? Instantly tackled. Keeps it in though. Merritt dishes the hands. 𝐶𝐶𝐞 should goal. Oh, it's just not the right kick. You know, he put the dribbler way too out to the right as well. He needed to keep that one near side. So would have spun home. Or he should have bent around the other way for a snap. Look at me, the footy expert, eh? I'll shut up. But, you know, just my thoughts. Port now, long kick in out of the 50. And, oh, geez, that's a good mark from Ridley. And I thought he was interfered a bit anyway from Berry. He's told to go. Deep entry. Can they have a flyer? Bergman, big spore, maybe out the back here for Draper. Burgoyne did well. To Farrell. Not a good hand pass for his friend of Jackson Mead, though. Bombers started the first minute well here. Another repeated stoppage. I'm on level 1 on the wing. Oh, okay, so they're non-broadcast side then, so yeah, it's a bit of a bummer because usually they do like the shots of like people on the other side. Sweet gets front position. Draper smacks it down though. Gresham. Pick up. Can he evade himself? He did well to get that out, but it's an illegal disposal though. Well, geez, Sweet gives it to him. Bloody hell, pick on someone your own size. He's had some good moments the first half though. Sweet now. Works it out of the 50. And against Soldo, I think this is. Brian now. Corridor kicks a nice one. Zach Merritt. What can he find? Merritt. Chipping ball. That's a nice one. Burgoyne didn't defend that one well. Durham on a short lead. And better manufactured there from Essendon. It's really the only player in their team, it feels like, that can kick the ball nicely at side 50 of Zach Merritt. Jeez, what's with on Francis? Did he get winded or something? He's looking like he's sick. But what a find this has been in the mid-season, eh? For Durham, one of the star-on ballers. Can he goal here? Oh, jeez. Out in the full. Yikes. He's an interesting one, Durham. He does some flashy things, but at the same time, he lacks a bit of polish. It can be a bit hot and cold. Anyway, Port clarity through 𝐼𝐿𝐴. They've got the spare, though. Should be all Redmonds. And they're starting like they started in quarter 1. Repeated forward half intercepts here. Short kicks on. Come on, 𝐶𝐶𝐞. Oh, couldn't take it. Rioli now. Whacks it out of there. Towards the wing. And I think that one's going to hold up just enough. And the ball doesn't even go out. Now it does. Yeah, under the roof too. I mean, I bet you there's going to be better quality of skill on Saturday night when the 𝐓𝐡𝐞 and the Lions battle it out in the soaking wet. Apparently that game's going to be with a lot of rain. 𝐵𝐿𝐴 looks good to come back on. after a bit of a knock late in the second quarter. Hobbs cleaning the stoppage back to Brian, though, puts him under the pump at Caldwell. Looping hand pass, not really too well to a teammate. Sweet gets it out. Burgoyne, that's nicely done. That little evasive move. And Port now, could they be on the loose? Moraes breaks a tackle to Sweet. Breaks another tackle. Wallachs it forward. A ruckman style kick, no good. Picked off from Peppercorn. He gets the Bronx cheers again. Oh, dear. You can't blame the Essendon supporters, to be fair. Deep kick. Requires a lot from Pryor. Oh, geez, he's dropped his lollies. But he recovers nicely with a kick to Roberts. And Corridor's on here. That's a nice, well-weighted kick to Caldwell. Through the middle of the ground, the Dons go. That's a beauty. Oh, thought it was able to find Durham there, but 𝐼𝐴 picks it off. That was a hard kick to chew off, to be fair. Josh Sin now on his favoured left. Nice looping ball out into space here for Darcy Burn-Jones. He can make some magic happen, this man. And nice kicking board, Joe Richards. The smalls getting combined here, and Richards can go for goal and right down the pipe. Port get the first of the second half. Just too easy there from Port Adelaide. And look, if there was a side with a bit more class, I think that could, this side would be up by a lot more. But yeah, back and forth. This game's been on. Francis is going to get a rest on the pine. Yeah, just, you know, McGrath chasing again. And no one even on Richards at all. Players jogging. That's the thing. Their structure defensively, the Dons, has just been a letdown. Nice from Burn-Jones, though. Good to take the step back in, because he knew McGrath was going to be a bit cooked there. So, you know, gain that inside step. Might even... Oh, yeah, geez, you might be done, Alan, mate. What's more effective on defence, Essendon players or a park car? Yeah, it's been ordinary. 5 goals 6, 3 goals 10. Port with the first of the second. This one trickles out to Nick Martin, and that's nicely done. Takes it on through the middle of the ground and goes inside 50. Can they have a flyer? Cuddy. 𝐼𝐴 too strong, 1-on-1. Ball's in a dangerous spot here. Edwards mops it up nicely. 𝐷𝐪𝐼𝐴 should get this one. Now to Jackson Pride. Just chips a high one up. Can they have a fly? Draper in a good spot. Couldn't take it. Off hands. Who's there? Jace Burgoyne. He's been clean in the back 50. And Port work it out again. And could they just cook Essendon here? Off the transition. Drew. Oh, well done there from 𝐷𝐪𝐼𝐴. Holding the ball. Holding the ball. I mean, it wasn't really a tackle, but they'll take that. And now they can pump it inside 50 here again. Oh, he lost his footing there, Cuddy. Is it a tunnel? Nah, it's a free. Yeah, well, tunneling free to Burgoyne. That's what I thought. He lost his balance there, though. Oh, jeez. Makes you want to pull your hair out. I don't even support Essendon. Bergman down. Bergman now, long down the line. Kick no good, though. Oh, geez. And Kane Farrell's no good. Limping off. Zach Reid now. Nice little fake step. And it's just an ordinary entry again. Just not weighted well at all for Harry Jones. He's leading early, and then that's just gone right over his head. Anyway, Joe Berry, I've liked his work rate, especially in that second quarter. And now Port can go again. Handball releases galore. Players running. Oh, Redmond, good tackle, but Wines gets the offloading hand pass. Geordie Artis crashes through, can't pick up the footy, gets poleaxed. And now the Dons go the other way. Can they manufacture something? Merritt gives it here to Ridley. Lures the man in. Jones, Merritt, he's got to go for goals here, Zach. No, he's going to set it up. That's a good option. He finds Menzie on at the lead. Unselfish play from the skipper. And he's in a very good position here, Menzie, to get this game back under a kick. So Menzie, he had an absolute shocker in the first quarter. He really should have goaled that. So can he redeem himself here? Lacks a bit of polish, so he needs this goal. Kicks on its way. That's better. Good kick. Back under a goal, the margin is. Dons make it work, and it was now their turn to kill Port off the turnover. It looked like they were out, but it was a crunching tackle from Mason Redmond. Rugby style. Crunching tackle on Wines, and they go the other way. And they make it work. And again, it's that man, Zach Merritt. Always involved in their good play. A good running from Mendy too, just keeping as an option, and there you go. Merritt sees him at the last moment. And it's a nice kick too, because you saw Sin going back, you averted the eyes. And Merritt.
It's sort of like a Selma story. You're going to kick it long, and then all of a sudden you can see Zach Merritt just has this option here. So at the point now, they're thinking he's going to kick it long. Just that little bit of vision, corner of the eye sort of stuff. That's what the good players have got. They've got the skill, but they've also got this ability to sell the story and actually create something else. You can see 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵.
Don's ramping up the pressure here. That's what happens, you know. The scoreboard pressure can lift the team. 10-2 inside 50s here for the Dons. 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵, nicely done. Finds the passage through and gets another repeated entry. Roving nice from Menzie. Can he get the ball loose to a teammate? Trickles out. Edwards, a little soccer shot on goal. Not enough purchase. Logan Evans mops it up. Back to 𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵. Here now to 𝘼𝐵𝐿𝐼. And that one goes over. Good pressure from Jackson Pryor. So another repeated stoppage here for the Dons. Draper tries and grabs out of the ruck. He hands out in space here for 𝐴𝐿. Ball to be won. And ran into a brick wall basically there. But they've outworked the hands nicely. Snapping shot on goal from Durham. Out in the full. Horne-Francis still on the pine. 𝐼𝐿𝐼 now exits the 50 and almost picked off there. Bombers have really upped the energy. And it was evident with the numbers too in half time. They were plus 10 in the tackles. And I think they only had one forward-half turnover in the second quarter. I think they've at least doubled that 7 minutes in. Saldo gets front spot. Horne-Francis back on there. And against Horne-Francis, I think it was. So he just comes on the ground. Horne-Francis gives away a free. Hobbs now. Sets it up. Deep entry. Bourbon going to get there first. And Port repel another entry. Just keeps it in, Bergman. Back with the flight. Oh, Reid, good contest. Don't tell me he's hurt himself. And now Port on the loose here. Rosie, can he get the gather? He can't. That one trickles to the boundary. Horne-Francis instantly tackled from Pryor. Yeah. He just looks a bit off, Horne-Francis. Is he sick or something? Dons get another stoppage clearance here, but it's coming back the other way. 𝐼𝐿𝐼, all his. Logan Evans needs to change the angles here, and he'll find Joe Richards. It's a nice kick, Jackson Mead. And good running from Christian Moraes. He can now go deep here to the pocket to a one-on-one. 𝐼𝐿𝐼 protects himself well for the drop zone, gives it out to 𝐵𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵. Drops the ball, didn't have Pryor. That's surely his ball. There we go. Good pressure from the Dons. And now clearing kick from Martin in front. Edwards couldn't take it. Sin there to apply some heat. Tries hard, but not enough troops. As now Port get the turnover. Rioli inboard. Nice kick to Wines. He can give the handball receive. He fakes it. Can now go for goals. The Brownlow medalist. And snugs it home. Port respond. Nicely done there from Wines. Just sold the candy store there. They had about 3 or 4 men wanting the handball received, but he fakes it, then goes to the big sticks and goals. Well, they just make hard work of that. You know, look at that. Not enough numbers around the footy there. That was like a 3-on-1 from the Dons. They just were totally cooked. Not enough numbers in that contest. Edwards tried to smack it out to all there was Port players. And they work it through the middle nicely off the turnover and they go off it. Beautifully done from Wines. Yeah, no, Deckers, you're in luck, mate. 𝐓𝐴𝐿 came in and, yeah, gifted to 20 members. Very generous of them. Back and forth this game has been. But again, Port just have a bit more of that class, I think. A bit more of that quality and damage when they move the footy and they get the clearance here. Ridley in front. Richards did well. Did very well. And he gets the kick inside 50 here. And this one trickles out the back here for Rosie. Hands it right to an opponent, though. But he taps it back here for Horne-Francis. He falls over the V's. Ball trickles out here. 𝐵𝗠𝐽nes. Bit of a hack kick at goal. No good. Going to be mopped up here. And now Pryor can exit the pass here to Jones. And inboard here to Caldwell. Move to put 𝐵𝗠𝐽nes at half forward. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously his best position. He can do some really creative things as well. McGrath now. Switches on here for the Dons. Ridley to Zach Reid. I've got Ridley on as a handball receive. Oh, jeez. The kick puts Cuddy under pressure, but he did well. Good pick up and hand pass. Hobbs just needs to get that one loose, but can't get it to a teammate. Port does do well to hold it up. Wines now back to Jackson Mead. Running out of tarmac, has to probably go back to go forward. And how about that for a kick? Hits almost a lead into space for Jordan Sweet. He breaks the tackle, the big man. Hand pass ordinary, though. Puts 𝐵𝗠𝐽nes under the pump. Born dispute here. They make it work, the pair, with some hand passes. But the kick was smothered. 𝐴𝐥𝐝, there he is, trying to apply some heat. Farrell back on the ground. Looping ball towards the wing. Does that work for Boak? It sure does. Now Port can quickly go here. Kicks it to Wines, to 𝐵𝗠𝐽nes. Bit of a fumble. Can't be fumbling there. Gets in time, 𝐵𝗠𝐺. He fumbles though. Georgiadis back now to Sin on his favoured left. Goes for goal. Misses. Fumbles galore from both sides, eh? Deary me. As now Pryor chips the ball out. And Mark to Caldwell. Minor score obviously for the Dons as well. Sucks absolute figs. I haven't heard that one before, Cameras. Oh, jeez. Caldwell, what on earth has he done there? He has some shocking kicks sometimes. And this could cost them. Wines now. That's a nice measuring ball. Rioli hits the deck, though. Not going to be paid. And intercepted here. And now Zach Reid. This game has been back and forth. Not score-wise, but where the location of the ball has been. Essendon started the game with a lot of repeated entries. Port have responded, and now they're going down the other way here, the Dons. Drop mark again, just the little things, the fumbles. Wins the high, though. Harry Jones. It's now going to go inside 50 here. It's outnumbered contest, though. They've got the spare back there. Draper fights, though. Stuff from Sweet. Jeez, he's done some good things. 𝐴𝐥𝐝, good tackle. Now he's brought that back in. Is the umpire going to pin him? Ooh. He says he'll have it. Is that on? No, I think that's Bergman. Yeah, no, that's Bergman. Yep. Sometimes you get confused. Is that Horne-Francis or Bergman? Bergman's just getting a rub down from the trainers on the bench. A very ordinary game this has been, but you can see the effort from both sides. Both teams making hard work of the opportunities. 𝐴𝐥𝐝 now kick smothered and picked off here from Horne-Francis. Kicks a bit ordinary. It'll come back here. Zach Reid's had plenty of it this game, and that will work here for Ridley. Kick in board, not 15. Durham, what can he manufacture? Changes the angles of the kick. That has the sit here for Roberts, and he takes the grab. Just lost his bearings there, young Moraes. And an Archie Roberts, hard-working player, can get this game back under a goal. Goal for goal. This could potentially be in the third term. Archie Roberts now. Can he kick this goal? It's a lovely kick. Dons are now starting to kick the snags a bit more accurately. And under a goal it is. 5 goals 10, 6 goals 7. Been the better side, I feel, this quarter, Essendon. They've had the more inside 50s. 38-31 their way for the game. And they're starting to outpossess Port Adelaide a little bit more with their disposal. So they got the momentum. But, you know, what usually happens, Port just get a goal out the back through their transitions. So, oh, that Reid kick was so lucky. It went off the side of his boot and it fell right down the throat of Ridley. So a bit lucky there. It's a good chest mark, though, from Roberts. So Bergman looking like he's underdone. I mean, geez, that's a massive out if he's not going to finish the rest of the game. I think he's been one of their most important players of this match. Okay, off we go again in the middle. Draper hits it down. Oh, not Draper, sorry. Brian hits it down. 𝐻𝐴 𝐷𝐿 offload hand pass to 𝐲𝐿. Now to Drew. He's going to win the free there. 𝐲𝐿 pushing the back, so he'll hold things up. Jace Burgoyne, good first half. Oh, he's done too much. Kaka, good pressure, but he just gets the kick away now. Drew, a deep entry to a pack of players. Horn Francis, can he fly? Oh, jeez. That was something. And this one will trickle over for a moment school. So Tom Cochrane, the man with Tourette's, he's warming up. Oh, I'm going to see what he offers. So, Redmond to kick it back into play here. I'm Port to embarrass the Dons at this point. Only reason I'm still watching. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I think a lot of people prime Essendon's downfall, so that makes sense. Anyway, tap was nice there. Merritt just has to whack a kick forward. No one in particular is a Lear. Mops up nicely. He's done some good things this game. Hand pass not great though. Kako puts it under the pump. 5:40 to go here till 3/4 time. Six clearances each this third term. It's, you know, Essendon having their fair share of the entries. And, oh, nice hands there from 𝐴𝐿 𝐷𝐿. And now they lose here, Port. It was a kick from Drew. Lead, Soldo, Mark. Kick inside 50. Rioli did well to protect. Is it a block? Yeah, block. I thought he did it well enough there, Rioli, to nudge out Roberts, but it was illegal. Yeah, just didn't allow him to get the spoil. So, Roberts out of the 50. It's a nice kick for Merritt on his chest. Couldn't take it though. 𝐴𝐿 𝐷𝐿 did well. Oh, there's Kenny. Oh, he comes, mate. Kenny's doing one of these again. What's he thinking? What's the Simpsons moment? So Mr. Burns is like, better keep the egghead. He just might come in handy. That's where Homer has the glasses on. But it's Ken doing this instead. Because he's thinking. Drew, Horn Francis. Mids combine. It's a good composed kick out wide. Finds the old man Boak on the wing. Now to no, not Jordy Arms. That's to Logan Evans. Oh, reversal. I saw that in the corner. Hobbs went down. Okay, now the Dons could go here on the reverse. Gresham this is. Durham running hard through the middle. Merritt's got to be quick. Oh, he did well enough. How about that? And now Durham just going to whack it in long. Deep out here. Bergman's back on the ground. That's important for Port. Just again, like, they're not punishing Port well enough with these entries. Oh, yeah, geez, he played for that a bit, Redmond, dearie me. Minor score for the Dons. Farrell now out to Bergman. Bergman back to Farrell. Something on the corridor here is a lovely kick. Can really penetrate some kicks. Out to Sweet. Ruckman go at it. Pick up from Pryor was all right. And now Roberts running. Hobbs. Round the corner. Nicely done. Can he find a fly? Almost Draper at the highest point. Kako breaks the tackle. Zach Merritt, the skipper. Oh, that's unlucky. Just spent too much. That would have put Essendon in front for the first time in a while. Got the momentum here, the third term, the Dons. 20 behinds in total. Deary me. Bergman now on board to Rosie. Back now to Bergman. Dishes the hand pass over the top. Mead's got to be clever here. Did well to evade some trouble. And now out wide here to 𝐵𝗏𝐽𝐺. 𝐵𝗏𝐿 the next man in the chain. Ooh, drops the mark again. What are with these uncontested mark drops? 𝐵𝗏𝐿 whacks it around the corner. Not towards the teammate. That one will find the boundary. Sweet hits it down. Horne-Francis, good attack on it now. He's loose, the Hornet. Can he go for goals? Yeah, that one's across the face. At least up towards a contest. 𝐓𝐡𝐿 did well in the contest. 𝐵𝗏𝐽𝐺 quick kick couldn't get enough purchase on it. That one goes over. Well, that's the first time we've seen Horne-Francis really do something tonight. It looks like he's sick or something. Did well, but didn't have the finishing product there. 3:06 to play till three-quarter time. 17 inside 50s to 10 Essendon's way. They've had their fair share there. I'd say they're probably winning the quarter. 63% time and forward half as well. This one mops up here for Durham, and now Martin connects at the 50 with a kick towards the wing, and they'll take that Essendon. Better territory gain. Ball in. Yeah, that's what he does well. Just fights for the ball in congestion. There's again. Yeah, they say Kennickley with plenty to think about. Drew, good tackle there. Didn't really have it, to be fair, Shield. But it was the ball was in his vicinity. Umpire's ball. And now Shield acts a kick forward, but then again. Oh, Brad Scott not happy. Just the dump kicks forward. You know, they're winning the contest most of the time, but terrible. And inside 50 here. Almost a mark. 𝐵𝗏𝐽𝐺, lovely roving, and he can increase the angle here with a snapping shot. And he's got it. How about that from 𝐵𝗏𝐽𝐺? You know, he's a bit rough on the edges, but he works hard for his opportunities. And he kicks a nice goal there. But again, it's just off the back of another poor kick from the Dons. They get in the back half and Port go the other way. But then again, Joe Barrow, I've really liked his game. He's working really high up the ground. And the kick on the lead was nice, almost marked. But yeah, he just keeps on going. He's just able to outdo his direct opponent there, Ridley. A bit of a scrappy snap, but kicks truly. Yeah, really just didn't go well with him enough. And I mean, Martin on the goal line there, he's got to do better. But well worked from 𝐵𝗏𝐽𝐺. This is sort of the quality of goals we're seeing tonight. Players having to really make hard work of their opportunities. Durham nicely done. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 gives the hands now. Caldwell, another deep entry here to a one-on-one. Can Draper win it out? 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 did it well. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 back there. And all clear for a minor score. 7-point margin. 5 goals 13, 7 goals 8. Josh Cinder kicking into play. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 all alone at half back.
What's your move, Jono? How can you correct this forward line balance? It's not going to help me.
And now along down the line, 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 goes. Ridley in a good spot. Spall came late from 𝐵𝗏𝐿. Caldwell, that's what he does well. Just sharks it out, wins possession. Merritt, quick hand pass. Jumping hand pass it was. He gets it back under the pump. They need to find an opening here. They just can't, though. Essendon has now Port intercept, and look at that from inside to out. They find Farrell. Good chase down tackle there from Merritt. Ball in dispute here, though. Boak fumbles. Nice hands there from, I think that was Dersmo. Now Merritt's on the loose. And good running here from Redmond. That's what he's known for. Another deep kick. Can they find Draper? Maybe a chance for 𝐴𝐶. Oh, well done, 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼. And I think that one's gone over now. How about that effort from Asava? Almost got a shorn at 𝐴𝐶, but it was well defended. Brat's about to explode. Yeah, oh, well done from Merritt. That's what became of the opportunity. 6-point margin. Got a game on here. Kick now out towards the wing. 𝐼𝐗𝐿 takes it. And now Sam 𝐵𝗨𝗶𝗶. Horne-Francis all alone here. Oh dear, he's dropped another uncontested one. And he's lost his footing. Has to give it back here to 𝐵𝗨𝗶𝗶. And he fumbles as well. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, it's the little things. You got to be kidding me. Bloody hell, who dunked the pill in some baby oil? This is just crazy. 450 stoppage here for the pair. Cool. Well, that's going to be high there against Horne-Francis. Actually, no, it's not against Horne-Francis. I think it was against Mead there for Durham. So Durham now back here to Archie Roberts. Just really going to boot it down the line, you'd think. Back to Nick Martin. Better three-quarter time, Muscat. So this has been a scrappy game once again this third quarter. Both teams have had to make hard work. Essendon had their fair share and they won the inside 50 battle, but Port have just been able to execute a bit better off Essendon's mistakes. But overall, this has been one of the more ordinary games I think we've witnessed in a while. Low-scoring game, 44-50. Port take a 6-point margin heading into the final break. Have a look at the team stats for three-quarter time. So yeah, 43-36 inside 50s going Essendon's way. So a lot of repeat entries, and they started the third quarter really well. Out-hunted Port, pressured them, got the 4.5 turnovers, but couldn't really make much of it. Couldn't really get much momentum to kick goals in a row. Plus 14 in the contested though. Clearance is dead even, but they are winning the stoppage clearances by 1. It's pretty much either way. Both teams been pretty even in the stoppages as the game's gotten on. Port been able to control the footy a bit more. Overall throughout this game, the leading 62 minutes to 19 minutes. Tuggles though, plus 17 Essendon's way. So if they lose this game, you got to look at the numbers and look at the positives. And they have out-hunted, I think, Port Adelaide with their tackles. So that's a good sight to see. But at the same time, I mean, it's just been ugly. But yeah, it just still feels like Port are showing a bit more better quality. A bit more quality, not a bit more better quality. With their use. But I tell you what, players still really liking 𝐓𝐴𝐵𝗪. 22 touches at 95%. How about that, eh? 15 uncontested, 259 metres gained. I think he's had a really good start to the year. He's going to be a good player. Total point estimates. It's going to be a low-scoring game, Muskin. So, yeah, don't know, really. There could be goals galore in the final quarter. It can happen sometimes. Bit of a stalemate, and then it turns into a period where the goals just rain down. But don't think that's going to be the case. But yeah, scrappy game for both sides. Port have edged them, though, with their ability to capitalise and hit more targets, I think, through the corridor. Some of their transition has really outdone the Dons defensively, though. Anyways, going to take a whiz, lads. Yeah, been an ordinary game of footy, but no matter how good or how bad a game is, we always like to ride at home and make it interesting. So, yeah, let's hope for a good finish. I'm just going to go take a whiz. I'll be back in a sec. Back, gents. Under 130 points, what do you think? What's it now? 90. 94, so that would require... Will there be 5 goals kicked in this final term? I don't think so. I'm going to say, I think, yeah, go under 130. But again, mate, gamble responsibly. It's just, you know, here for my opinion. So don't go killing me if you get it wrong, or if it doesn't get up. But yeah, just a scrappy game of sport, this one.
Well, I noticed, Jack, some really interesting pictures in that third quarter. 𝐻𝐡𝐞 laying down the law to 𝐬𝐿𝐴, coach to captain, saying, might be your time to shine.
Rosie, just the 12 touches. Very quiet game from him as well.
To outside where there's a high level of value on it. That will be required in this last quarter, especially as the game starts to open up. King's already made mention there's a lot of players fatiguing out there. This is where 𝐻𝐿𝐴 needs to shine tonight.
2 contested possessions for the game, no clearances. I mean, that is his role and his function in this team. I'm looking from a Bombers point of view. They're right in this game. They just need a little bit of composure in the forward half of the field. And I think it's Sam Durham that can get it done. 21 disposals, a lot of those just centre forward, slightly centre forward, somewhere between that 70 to 40 from goal. 10 score involvements of his 21. He's the one that's seeing it well in the forward half. They've got to be able to lower the eyes and find these guys. Sometimes on an ankle, sometimes just 15 to 20 metre kicks. Durham's the one for me.
We've spoken about 𝐻𝐿𝐴 already. 8 intercepts in a game-leading stat there. Could they flip it over and send Caddy up the ground, send Jones up the ground? I'll be playing Martin and 𝐻𝐿𝐴 deep and just trying to expose Port Adelaide, and it sort of forces the ball carrier to go, well, I'm not kicking it to a big key, I'm actually kicking it to a small, so maybe I'll do start to invite the lead up a little bit more.
Well, lads, better get underway for this final term. 𝐼𝐗𝐴, he's on the ground. Love to see it. And Tom Cochrane's on. Oh, there he is. Alright, so here we go. Survival of the fittest, I should say. It's been a scrappy game all night long, but who can really capitalise here? We're underway. Port by 6 to start off the final term. Rosie, what can he do? He's been quiet. Hobbs gets a kick forward. Smother, though, gets it back here. Now Caldwell. Could he kick the first of the final term? Oh, he's put it wide. 5-point margin. 𝐻𝐴. Yep, they're both on. I don't know who's been subbed out though. I don't think they've shown it yet. Anyway, kick now the 50. Well held there from Ollie Wines. Well, thanks very much for $1, Boston, mate. Appreciate the kind generosity, mate. Kick down the line. And good hold there from Geordie Artis here. Cochrane starting half forward and 𝐻𝐿𝐴 starting on the wing. Yeah, going well, thanks, mate, Boston. Hopefully going well yourself. And there he is on debut, Cochrane. First play with Tourette's. Went to a school with a bloke who had Tourette's. Fucking hell. Bloody, very good guy. You know, they're good lads. Oh, Horn Francis, how about that, Gather? Can he go? He sure can. Horn Francis, beautifully done. Grabbed it with the one paw, and that's what the young star can do. He's been quiet to start off the year, but is that what he needs to really get his confidence going? He's looked a bit second best to a lot of contests, and that's well done. So it's my second favourite team. Oh, good to hear, man. Who do you support? Yeah, I find usually like it's fine if you hate the Swans, but I find usually people have a soft spot for the Swannies. Sydney-based Collingwood. Okay, right, yeah. In the middle we go. Sweet hits down. Oh, there is Horn Francis. Merritt though gets a paw in, and Durham nicely done. Instead of hacking it, he gives it, but Merritt fumble. That's uncharacteristic. And now they can go on the turnover here, Port. They work the hands, Moraes, and then Wines gets the kick, finds 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸, the skipper. Quiet game. Needs to lift. Rosie will go back here to Bergman. He's had a solid game. No, I don't live in Melbourne. I live in Canberra, mate. Oh, from the Canberra region. Don't actually live in Canberra, but around there. Bergman towards the pocket. Ooh, Cochrane almost.
An amazing runner, a great athlete. Didn't get a lot of opportunities early days in the Kangaroos and made the most of it in his second club at Port Adelaide.
There he is. Stewart. Ryan, sweet, dangerous area.
So, there he is, his first touch. Look at him. Oh, and he gets it back here, Sard. Takes a bounce. Hands it over the top. Oh, he does the fake. Kicks. Okay, it works for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸 here. Handball receive. Surely this results in a goal. Nick Martin. And they get it. That's all off the back of Sato Haui's work. Oh, that'll lift him. Really well done. And Nick Martin gets the snag. That's the first time the night Essendon have really made it work through the corridor, it feels like. And how about that? Gets the 1-2 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸. And he fakes the hand pass as well and goes for the kick. It was a bit of a squibby one, but 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸 did well to trap it. Yeah, that's just what the subs can do. Tied bodies out there and he can really go. Nice from 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸. Kevin in front. Martin runs and he goals. Right, can that give them a bit of a spark? We've seen two good goals here. Yeah, no worries, Boston. Take care, man. Yeah, for sure, Nick. Really well done. Geez, that gets the energy boosted a bit. Shield now. Doesn't dispose of it. Orn Francis gets the pick up. Caldwell, good tackle. And now Merritt gets the clearance here towards half forward. Bergman. Pushed out legally. Another big one-on-one from him. And that will do for the pair. They'll gain some territory off that boundary throw-in.
Who's going to run this game out? The better of the two. Is it going to be the Bombers? Is it going to be Port?
Plenty of fatigue setting in at three-quarter time. A couple of the young bucks coming on, adding some fresh legs. Sweet down.
On Francis, that's got to be high, surely. Yep, it is. So on Francis now, he's lifted. Kick towards the pocket. And that'll work for Cochrane. Here's his chance for the first in the big time.
Cochrane's got the ball. What a moment. Early stages of the fourth quarter. The debutant for Port Adelaide. Talked about his father Stuart.
All right. That's a nice mark back with the flight. It was a good kick from Horn Francis too. Can he go here? Oh, this would be something special. Cochrane. Oh, almost. Wrong side of the post. Rightio, back to a 6-point game. So Ridley now. Short kick here to 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐸. 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐸 now. Going to go deep down the line here. Arriving late is Jones. That's a good grab overhead. Corridors on here. Caldwell in a bit of space. Want to go deep here in 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸's direction. Good spore there from 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐸. It's going to come back here though for the Dons. Redmond to Pryor, now to Draper. Hacks around the corner. That's just lazy. Lazy stuff. They got numbers back, Port. And Burgoyne, who's been everywhere, takes intercepting grab. One of Port's best. Bergman now going to use the boundary as his friend, out wide to Burne-Jones. Now inboard, finding That is Moraes. Yeah, no, that's been a bit of the tale of this this game, Petra. Well, we've seen some good goals so far this final quarter. Down towards the next contest, Mackay mops it up well to Shield. And now out here to 𝐼𝐴 again. Inboard now to Pryor. Stabs a kick towards the wing. Spore comes from Logan Evans, boundary throw.
Outside ball. Caught by 6 at quarter time, 3 at half time, 6 at 3/4 time. That is the margin on Francis and then Martin. Goals for the turn. Both debutants involved.
Ball in here, centre wing. Draper hits it down only to a Port Guernsey though. Evans misplaced the hand pass. This falls right to Gresham, and now Redmond goes bang from 50. The crowd loves it. It's all square. That's been the tale of this game. Some poor turnovers from both teams, and there we go. Redmond capitalises. Hand pass from Evans right down to Gresham's throat. Dishes the hands to Redmond, goes bang from 52. All square. 7 goals, 15, 8 goals, 9. Wow.
57 all, 7-15, 8-9. Ollie Wines just misses one here. One he's hit more often than not.
Nice kick from Redmond right down the pipe.
It's a good finish.
Game on here. This one could really go either way.
Was Evans. What a finish from outside 50.
All right. Momentum with the Dons now. They've got 2 in a row.
Was alive.
Plenty of encouragement from the Bombers faithful. They're believing.
So Redmond with his first. In the middle we go again. Socket forward from Rosie. Mopped up nicely from Roberts. Pryor now out here to Redmond. Kick towards the wing. 𝐼𝐴. Has he got the legs here? Nice hand pass over the top. Oh, but Jones didn't need to go. It was a good hand pass, but he just overcommitted there. Grand hand pass, no good. Turnover again. Redmond. Corridor kick. Shield not 15. And now really playing with some pace here, the Dons. Shield towards the forward pocket. Draper, there we go. Finally takes a one-on-one mark. Sammy Draper now. Oh, geez, he can't snap it from here. Pretty good final term here, though, from Essendon. Port now starting to make their mistakes. And Essendon really moving it with some pace. Okay, he's going for a drop here. Drop punt here, thank God. Sammy Draper, can he snug it here? Across the face, sets it up though. Oh, Sweet's dropped it, stayed in. Deary me. 𝐷𝐪𝐼. Back now to Nick Martin, snapping shot on goal. Oh, he's put out the full. Geez, I think this game is very deserving of a draw, by the way, if it continues like this. Lear now. Back here to Kane Farrell. Drops it short here for Connor Rosie. Skipper needs to lift here. Chase Burgoyne's had plenty of it. I think the highest disposal getter for Port tonight. At half back. Does he want to use Rosie? No, he goes long down the line instead. Spore comes in front. Roberts. Ooh, almost pinned there. Good tackle from Bogue. Brandy thrown. But yeah, Port are looking a bit more timid now. Like, they've sort of gone into their shells a little bit. Winning more contests, the Dons here. Wagner throwing here, centre wing. Brian doing the hit out work. Taps it out towards 𝐷𝐪𝐼. Doesn't win the high. Wine spinning tackle. Good offloading hand pass, and they've worked the hands nicely. 𝐷𝐪𝐼. He's found some space. Hands it over now to 𝐼𝐵𝐵𝐼. Kick on the lead. Oh, 𝐓𝐡𝐞 again. Does he get a high? Yep, he will. Against 𝘼𝐴. It looked like 𝘼𝐴 clipped his head. That's just been 𝐓𝐡𝐞's night all along. Just a lot of almost moments, but yeah, like he should be taking that. But he wins the free there. That's a poor spoil there from 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐻. Chop the arms and also hit his noggin. 12:03 to play. Still a bit of time, but here's a chance for Essendon to gain the lead. Can he kick it here? Can he's had a lot of almost moments tonight, but this will get the house down if it can goal. Oh, across the face. Well, they've hit the lead at least. Mum and Dad are in that crowd. Oh, bloody hell, they'll probably be going off the ringer at the moment, 𝐴𝐿𝐼. Can't believe what they're seeing. Just it's a tough game to watch with the quality. Both teams working hard. Dons with the momentum. They get another front half turnover here. They work it back here. Just looking a lot more fluid now. Their hand passes in open play, but still the same old bombing it inside 50. Can they win a contest here? Hobbs gives it to 𝐴𝐿𝐼. What can he manufacture? Gives it back. Just doesn't have a space for a shot on goal now. Caddy's going to go for the check side. Another miss. 2 points in front, Essendon. 25 behinds. Wow. 7 goals, 17. Energy's up and about here, though, for the Dons. Really starting to win critical contests around the ground. Anyway, Moraes has had a nice game on the wing. Another mark. Kick towards 𝐴𝐿𝐼, though. Just couldn't hold on. Well defended from Roberts, who's lifted. He's having a good fourth quarter. Dons fans on their feet. Hobbs now. Breaks its tackle, gives it to Gresham. They work it in nicely here. 𝐼𝐻𝐼 just hacks a kick on his right shoe. Can they have a flyer? Spalls come from the Port defence. Oh, nicely done from Burgoyne. Gives it to the Hornet. Chips it towards the wing. And a good mark there from Rosie. Now can get it and go. This is what they've done well, Port. They've really been able to get the Dons with their ball movement, but the kick's no good. Not using the corridor there. 𝐼𝐻𝐼 back now to McGrath. Wanting to switch the angles here out across to Zach Reid. Reid now. Corridor. Dangerous kick. Will it sit here for 𝐴𝐿𝐼? Oh, that's a strong mark. He's great overhead, Jai 𝐴𝐿𝐼. So now they want to use the man over the top of 𝐷ersma. Oh, the bounce doesn't favour him, but he does well to just break the tackle. Gives it back now to Ridley. Going to gain some metres here. Lures in the man. Menzie has to go all the way back to 𝐴𝐿𝐼. Don't they want to switch? No, they want to stay down this side. 𝐴𝐿𝐼 takes the grab. What's he got? He goes inside. He's going to go for goals here, I reckon. No, he's going to centre it up. It's a good kick. Should find a mark. And there we go. Cuddy's taken it. Finally. He's had about 20 bites of the cherry. Oh, how about that? Really well set up goal from the Dons. That's a rarity tonight. They could have gone back there the other side, but 𝐴𝐿𝐼's kick found 𝐴𝐿𝐼 in a bit of space, and it was a beautiful delivery from 𝐴𝐿𝐼 too. He knew he had the inside leverage. Outdid, I think that was Logan Evans. Sent it to 𝐴𝐿𝐼, who's finally taken a mark, and he's gold. Dons up by 8. Really dropping the hammer here in this fourth quarter. It's been a spirited performance and spirited fourth quarter so far. Oh, nice. I love lose that kick from 𝐴𝐿𝐼. This is the Essendon I think a lot want to see, though. They're really now starting to move it better between the arcs. And how about that from 𝐴𝐿𝐼? Created that play as well. Yeah, no, Cummins, it's looking rough, mate. But as we said on the tipping video, when the Dons get crucified by the media and they have a shocking game, they come out in the next week and play much better. Still tip Port, but, you know, it's food for thought, and now they work it out in the middle here, the pair. Grand hand pass is nice. Rosie, can he goal? The skipper. Narrowly misses. 8 goals 17, 8 goals 10. Let's see a few of these team stats whilst we're at it, because I'm interested. Yeah, wow, they're getting belted in contested footy. 25 more contested possessions out for the game, the Dons. Smacking them in this area. And you can see some tired bodies out there. The Dons are really able, playing with more dare. And here we go, Merritt, handball receive. Short man's on. He's going to chip it over the top. Nah. He tried, yeah, you could sort of see what he's trying, but Ali read it well. Yeah, it could happen, Alan. Oh, and Francis just takes a mark on the wing. And goes corridor here. Oh, Bogue drops the mark. It wasn't a great kick to him, to be fair. And the Dons, another turnover here. They're forcing plenty. Archie Roberts had a big fourth quarter. Goes inside 50. Draper, and he flies in a good spot and he takes it. The clunk. Sammy Draper. Chance now to get this over. Just 2 goals. You feel like with Port's inability to really do anything damaging, if he kicks this, this could be the game. Under 8 minutes to play now. Oh, here it is, the snap. He's had a 100% strike rate. He kicked 2 in the first quarter last week. And he kicked 1 earlier today. Oh, has he got it? He sure has. Sammy Draper with 2. No, this has been a gutsy performance from the Dons. They've really, I think, out-hunted Port Adelaide with their ball movement. Looking like a bit more of the fitter side too. Running rings around them. Yeah, but Port have just totally lost their rhythm with their ball movement. They haven't really used the corridor much, but they used it there. But just another turnover. Again, it's a lot of the same, just high entries. But as the game's gotten on, obviously a lot more fatigued bodies out there. They've gotten a few more contested marks. Draper, another one there in front. It's a good kick from Roberts too. I mean, right in front of Draper. And snaps it home. He's not bad at the snaps, Sammy Draper, in the end. Jumping up and down, he's up and about. Wines now, extracts it out. No, he doesn't. Fumble. Oh, lovely hands from... Oh, no. No, sorry, it might work. There was clean hands from Merritt, but not to a teammate, but fumbles again from Port. Results in another inside 50 here for the Dons. The tap from Draper's class. Oh, this would be nice. A 𝐓𝐴 goal, but a clever kick in board. He finds 𝐷𝐸𝐺𝐻. And they're really now playing like they've got a bit of a second wind here. The Dons. Chance to get it to 19 points and pretty much make this game over. So Xavier 𝐷𝐸𝐺𝐻. I think this will be the game if he kicks it. Against his former team too, let's remember. Oh dear, that's terrible. Sets it up at least. Oh, Draper almost took it. Sin. Tackled. Ball up. It's a good tackle. Don's energy been unmatched this fourth quarter. Looking like Port's run out of petrol tickets here. Nicely gathered there from Durham. Hobbs' spinning move was nice. Back here to Ridley. Oh, what's he doing up here? High kick. He was touched. Jones. Good attack on the foot. He wins a stoppage. 6:05 to play here. Essendon have where they want it. Another repeated stoppage. Rosie, bit of a hack kick out into space. Martin. Oh, could that be holding the ball? Nothing given. Good tackling efforts though from Moraes. This is where they're really lacking Butters though. I mean, Butters is one of their tougher players too. Port's midfield's just gotten demolished. There we go, Durham again. Merritt keeps it in. Maybe for 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝. No, that one goes out. It's 5 minutes, 41 seconds to go here, Muskin. But includes time off as well. So, you know, for example, the clock stopped now because the ball's gone out. Well, what's Kenny thinking? That's nice from 𝐓𝐴𝐴𝐥𝐝. Just whacks it out of there. They need some sort of service up ahead, but Bryan, he's dropped back as a spare and taken an important intercept grab. And they're just going to hold it up here. Back to Zach Reid. Mason Redmond out wide to Ben Mackay. In ball to 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐪. And this is good. Smart play from the Dons. They can go back here if they want. No, Roberts wants to gain territory instead. Nice chiseling ball. 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝 in front did well to pat it down to a teammate advantage of Caldwell. Now Merritt. What can he manufacture? Too cute. Intercept mark from Bergman. Been one of definitely Port's better plays. Kick towards the wing. Big one-on-one here. 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝. 𝐿𝐻𝐺 keeps his feet whilst 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝 doesn't. And that's a good win there from 𝐿𝐻𝐺. Looking like a cult here already. It's a nice ball. Snap from Sweet, right down to an Essendon player though. Tackle from Rosie. Ball spills out. Umpire's ball. Looking like the air's out of the balloon here for Port. They need a goal in the next minute, you'd think. They just look lost. They've been smacked around the ball. Not really getting much service up the ground. Their dare's really gone out the window as well. And it just feels like Essendon want this game more. Like, look at that attack from Ben Obbs, who's been good tonight. Started well from minute one. As I said at the start of the game, though, Port do have more under 21-year-old players out there, to be fair. So they do have some younger bodies out there like Marias. Obviously Cochrane. Logan Evans, pretty inexperienced as well. Wines, though, he's been one of their better players in the middle. And a good mark there for Rioli. Now, could they be loose? Horn Francis. Good running here from Travis Boak. He's been good at that tonight. A deep kick. They need something here, the pair. 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝. Oh, almost, but he gets his own spillage out here to Jackson Mead. Holding the ball, though. Beautiful tackling efforts from the Dons. Oh, and there's cramps galore here. Jackson Prize down. I thought he just got a hand pass out there, 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝, but apparently not. It was Nick Bryan with the tackle. Bryan just wants to gain territory. Long down the line to the Draper direction. This ball comes in. 𝐿𝐻𝐺, lovely roving. He's got some pace. Take the game on, son. Wobbly kick. Not so great, but it will put Sin under the pump. Oh, that's nice. A spin move. Kick back and board. Dangerous spot. Who can win this one? Born dispute. 𝐿𝐻𝐺 again. Hands nice to Roberts, and he just chips it out wide here to 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐾. Oh, and that's going to be downfield here. And they can just hold possession here. The Dons, I think they're home. And what has been a scrappy game, Essendon. They've won this contest more, eh? And Caldwell's lifted this final quarter. I mean, really could pick any player that's lifted for the Dons this final term. It's been a real team effort. And deep kick to Jones. Maybe at the back, but it trickles through for a minor score. Port now trailing by 14. 2:40 to go. I think that's the game. And what, I think a lot of people expected the Dons to play much better this week. I think we all expected, though, Port probably just have a bit more of that class. But, geez, they've been out-hunted today as the game's gotten on. Caldwell, look at these important contests they've just won in this fourth quarter. The ball's basically lived in Essendon's forward half. Big win for Essendon to get their season on track. Oh, 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐾, nice fake. Choose some seconds off the clock. Now goes deep. Has he got Gresham out the back? Ali with the one poor almost. Mops it out to Wines. 1-2 here. And now Marias, who's had some nice running moments inboard here to Rosie. He's got to watch out. Oh, and pass poor. Terribly poor. Turnover, but they give it up again, the Dons. Bergman in the corridor. Marias, good arms overhead. Dishes out now to 𝐴𝐵𝗹. Merritt keeps on chasing hard. But now they've got the spare here. They work it here, the Dons. They've got to be clean. Marias over to Willie Rioli. Just has to go back quickly. They need 3 goals in 90 seconds. He's got to be going back right now. Deep breath. Go back and kick it, son. Usually when you're under the pump, you go through the motions a bit better and kick it. But on this case, he's put it wide. That happens sometimes. Anyway, that's all she wrote for Port. Oh, dearie me. I felt the loser of this game would just be massive ramifications, and there's going to be plenty said about Port, but geez, it's a hardy performance from the Dons. You could just tell that fourth quarter. It was a scrappy game, so whoever's going to win in the trenches more tonight would it'd be the difference. And they've just won so many key contests. They've smashed Port Adelaide's midfield, especially in the contested ball. But yeah, a lot of players dropping their heads tonight for Port. And on Francis takes a grab chance for a junk time goal here. Port have won the last 6 games. Yeah, no, it's a sort of monkey off the back here for Essendon. On Francis, can he get a goal late here? And that one's across the face. So, Dons by 2 goals exactly. 26 seconds to play. What has been 30 points tonight. It's been a scrappy game of sport. Perfectly epitomises Thursday night footy. But there's been some tough contests. And I think you've got to tip your hat to the Dons tonight. You just knew off the field this was a massive game on their calendar. Needing to bounce back, and geez, a lot of plays lifted in that fourth quarter. That's going to be the telling tale. And finally, the Dons will get their first win of the season. And yeah, going to be plenty of fallout here for Port. Disappointing performance. Scrappy tonight, and just the absence of Butters really showed, and just, geez, really lowered their colours as the game went on. But it means a lot more to the Dons. A hardy performance with a strong fourth quarter. Season win by 12 points. Actually, sorry, I accidentally gave them a goal. There we go, wrong button. There we go, there's the skills. 9 goals, 18, 72, 8 goals, 12, 60. Scrappy game. But a hardly fought and hardly contested one, and the Dons get the job done. And there's that man on screen, Sardo Howie. How was he? He created that opening goal, the final term too, for the Dons. It really kick-started them. And they'll happily take that. Not only the worst game I've seen in years, horribly aggravating 1-2. Oh, geez, it was ugly all night long. But yeah, some real dare. And they're just like they got their second win, the Dons, with how they moved it. It's like they went up to another gear. And yeah, they just ran out of petrol tickets to Port. So really disheartening performance from them, but it means a lot to Essendon, no doubt. In the end, 43 to 36 inside 50s. Let me just refresh these. No, sorry, refresh the page. So in the end, plus 15 inside 50s for the Dons. Clearances, plus 4 stoppage. But it was just the overall game at ground level. They just won so many key contests, kept it in their forward half, kept on going, ran Port off their feet. 122 contested to 94. They belted Port's midfield late. Absence, I felt, of Zach Butters really showed too. 12 marks inside 50 to 11 in the end for the Dons. So, again, it was the same old, just bombing it inside 50. But I just felt, with the amount of entries they were getting and the game getting late, some fatigued bodies out there in Port's defence, it was eventually going to work. And they found some marks. They found some good opportunities. And they get the job done with 9 goals, 18. So, they'll be happy with that. And yeah, plus 13 tackles. They're winning the tackles department all night long too. So, Yeah, respectable performance from the Dons. You felt they'd come out swinging tonight, as we said in the tipping video. But, you know, did go the pair. Thought that it was evident in the first half. Just thought their ball use was a bit better, and that's what was carving them up. But, yeah, geez, their dare really disappeared in that fourth quarter. A real disheartening performance from Port Adelaide, no doubt. But they'll take that Essendon. A win that would mean a lot. I'll give my 3-2-1 votes. My best on ground, I'll go with Zach Merrett. I thought he was, yeah, you know, carries the team on his back again. He was great in the first half. Great for all 4 quarters. So many good plays really lifted, though. Like, I thought Roberts' final term was outstanding. Won some key contests. He's a small fella, but, geez, really competitive. Caldwell was great. 22 touches. I'll give the 2 votes to him. Duursma, excellent. I'll give my 3... No, sorry. So I'll give my 3 to Merrett. I'll give my 2 to Durham. 28 touches. Some of his stuff he did in and under was great. Lacks a bit of polish here and there, but he's a smooth mover at times. I loved his game, and yeah, Caldwell will give the 1. But yeah, Redmond really lifted. Gresham was good. Roberts loved his final term. Zach Reid also had plenty of the ball. Nick Bryan was great with some contests around the ground as well. Kako really lifted up final term. He really got involved. He was quiet, but had a few score assists. Had 10 touches in the end. But yeah, a win they'll certainly be happy with the Bombers. But geez, Port, there's going to be plenty of fallout. Yeah, disappointing. Just totally lost their structure forward of the ball. Had nothing to go to and just smacked in the midfield. They couldn't really get much service anyway. They were getting beat at grand level across so many contests in that final term. So yeah, that was a game they'd like to forget. But yeah, the Dons by 2 goals, and that's 40 for you. We see bounce backs. The week's a long time in football, and yeah, good win for the Dons. It was scrappy, but they got over the line by 2 goals. Good way to start off the round, with one of the more eyesore games to watch. But hey, it's a close game, so at least it's entertaining in a way. Well, that's pretty much it from me, lads. Thanks very much for tuning in. Dungeon Sound, Nicholas Cameras, good to see you in the stream, and Muskin, you too as well. Proxy Firewall, sure you'd be up and about with a win like that as well. Tomorrow night, though, lads, got a good game. Hopefully a bit better of a quality. Carlton versus the Dogs. Should be good. Keen for that hit out. But yeah, good win for the Dons. Plenty to like in that final term, and that should give them a bit of confidence now. Because, yeah, geez, they really dropped the hammer in that fourth quarter and Port off their feet. That's it from me, lads. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. And stay tuned for tomorrow night for the Carlton and Dog stream. Take care, lads.